Hello, everybody. Oh God, why is it that high up? That was weird. Okay, there we go. Actually, I'm gonna move that so that I'm on the smaller screen. There we go. And we actually got U4 to work now, or at least it was my fault last week. So yeah, here we go.
Whatever. I'll just throw Japan on the list as well, just as a fallback.
So what are your choices?
That's 6. I'm gonna throw a couple more on there really quick. Sure, I'll throw Kilwa on there, and then
you could do like a Joramon if you wanted to, or something like that. Or
I mean, I could do.
If you wanted the opposite one, you could go like Ethiopia or something. Because
I mean, I could try. Yeah, I could also try like Tunis or Telemachus or something around there, because they're also kind of interesting. I mean, if I really hated myself, I could try playing Granada. Fuck it, I'll.
You're gonna put Granada on the list?
I have 8. My options are somewhere in North America, South America, Morocco, Australia, Japan, Camtradals, Kilwa, and Granada. I swear to God, if I end up getting the Camtradals at the very end, I am going to cry. Because it will literally be the case of me sitting around for 3 hours doing effectively nothing until I eventually get to do a little bit of something and hope by that point Russia isn't a thing.
Yeah, and then if it is, you're kind of screwed.
Yeah, pretty much. Alright, who gets eliminated first? Who does the wheel say first? Thank God Granada's gone. I really didn't want to do that. I really didn't want to play Granada.
Understandable.
Okay, South America's ruled out. That leaves one whole part of the New World still. At least that leaves a lot of nations, though. Oh, thank fuck the Camtradal's gone. Oh, thank fuck. Alright, my options are Japan, Kilwa, North America, Morocco, and Australia. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Okay, Japan's gone. Alright, probably for the best. I, again, probably would be sitting around doing not much for a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, that's right on the border. I'm fucking re-rolling that, because that was like almost pixel perfect on the line between Australia and Morocco. Okay, I'm not playing in the New World. Good to know, guys. You can colonize North America and South America.
Woo. Good.
Woo! It's like the Dutch are like, woo, American colony!
You better kill mine and mine alone. So, I will fight Castile.
I now have Morocco or Australia. Neither are preferable options, but Morocco would be arguably less annoying than playing as Australia. Because in Australia, I would be so far away from everyone.
Yeah.
At least in Morocco, I would be somewhat near Europe. Oh, please pick Morocco and don't pick Australia. Or I guess if you want people to watch me suffer, then I mean you can, but... Okay, well if I'm going by the rule of whoever it picks is eliminated, then I guess I'm going to... Guess the wheel has decided my fate is being banished to the land down under.
Oh, God.
Now, who out of all of you are the best to play as?
That sucks.
Oh, great. Sean, you remember how you were complaining as Mutapa the fact that you were a 2-2-2?
Yeah.
I don't want to hear it. I'm going to be a 1-1-1.
Oh.
Surrounded by others that are 1-1-1s. I had to deal with Kilwa.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying you were complaining about being a 2-2-2 and it being slow. All right. You have core creation cost, which is actually really good. Core creation cost is really nice. You have morale of navies, state maintenance. Okay. Interesting. Oh, your final thing is merchants +1, trade power abroad. Neat. Generic aboriginal ideas. Palawa ideas. Oyster Bay, dual identity, Darwin Glass. First aboriginal writers. Survivor of the Black War, enduring people. May recruit female generals, totemic matriarchy. Oh, that's neat. Not many nations you see have things where you could get female generals or even leaders.
Hmm.
Okay, this one has a merchant as their very first idea, which is really, really good. I really like that. Okay, so your max thing is starting tradition, morale of armies, shock damage, and land force limit modifier. What's yours? Trade efficiency, global trade power, and ship trade power. Morale of armies and shock damage would be really good to wipe out my neighbors fast. But money. Alright. Do I go for the militarist approach, or do I go for the how much money can I make approach before I have to beat the shit out of people?
Whoa. Okay.
I'm just gonna go with these guys. Why not? They're something. I don't really know how to phrase it other than this is going to be something. I'm going to be Sean this stream and probably just be complaining about everything being so slow.
Well, hey, you chose your fate, so.
Yeah, well, technically the wheel decided my fate, but you know.
But you gave it that opportunity.
Yeah, well, you know. All right. Anyway, Chris, ready up.
Oh, I thought I did. Sorry.
Hit you with the rock.
You're hitting him with the country of Iraq now too?
Yes.
Hey,
are you just
hitting
everyone in the country of Iraq?
I'm hitting myself with Iraq as well.
That's accurate for me right now.
How about that? Where are you? I fucked up. How? I went to India, not Indiana. Just tell me you don't love me. The fuck?
How the fuck do I get out?
How did you accidentally end up in India instead of Indiana?
That's a good question. I do not know.
Very good question. There is no answer. Face the wall.
Okay. The alliance of India, Holland, and the Aboriginal. What the fuck is this? Natives Federation Advancement? I'm not part of a federation. How do I do that? No current cult selected. Oh! Okay. Sure. New cults can be gained by bordering nations with cults adopted in interactions. The Ancestors, Arathipa, or Crow? Well, Crow is morale of armies and movement speed. I'm choosing that. So using this basic cult, we are accepting its tradition to agree the following demands this places upon our ruler. Morale of armies and movement speed up. Yeah. Let's do that. The Crow is a champion of humanity in the dreaming, who appears in stories all across Australia. It is to Crow that we can give thanks for humanity's discovery of fire, and his children here on Earth are to be venerated as holy creatures. Your religion allows you to select which cult to follow. Each cult will come with its own effects and last until your monarch changes. Oh, okay. What's my tree? Wow, it's a generic tree. Who could have seen this one coming?
Oh, wow, it's absolute dog doo-doo.
Dominate Sulawesi, dream of the high seas, the dream of dragons. Ah, yes, the idea to the dream of take over China as a one province native nation.
Yeah,
Truly
good fucking luck.
truly ambitious decisions just await me upon my discovery of people. Invite to Federation. Federation leader must have a positive opinion about a new member. Oh. Alright. What is Federation's? Is it just an alliance? Like, I'm confused. Is a Federation just an alliance? Federation EU4. Tribal Federation government, the Native Federation mechanic, yeah. Federation is a loosely defensive alliance available only to native nations. Federations are useful tools for smaller tribes to combat aggressive expansionists. Somewhat similarly to coalition. Should a member be attacked, all members of the Federation will join the side of the member. Okay. Well,
Okay.
that makes sense, yeah.
Yeah,
That
bro.
checks out. That kind of checks out, yeah. Alright, invite you to the Federation. Because, I don't know, I can. Increase governing capacity, yes. Because I'm gonna need that, I guess. Introduce vision quest. No, I'm good. I need rivals. My rivals will be Tiwi and Yolnagu. Yep. Yep. Oh, my leader's a 465. You know, that's pretty good. However, he is malevolent. I don't like that. So,
what?
To quote a wise woman, oops, I did it again.
You didn't. You didn't.
What have you done?
He forgot to set the difficulty setting.
Why can't this just be like Hoi 4 and do it automatically? No time to spend another 20 minutes loading back into the game.
You blithering idiot!
Yes.
I just got everything set up!
Yeah, well... Yeah. I don't really have a defense for that, other than, yeah, I mean, you're...
It's like,
yeah.
Thanks, Matt.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, asshole!
Yeah. Be gay. Do crime.
I'm used to it.
Where's Sean? I have another meme from. Shaunathon. There you are. Okay, I'm gonna go grab a snack really quick. Be right back.
Oh, so that's why he did it. He wanted to go grab a snack, so he made sure he intentionally forgot to set the difficulty.
Okay.
Now I got it. Now we see what's going on.
Okay, I'm getting my bet.
Yeah.
Here comes the Louisville Slugger. Stand still.
Well, hey, at least it's not me who fucked up this time.
That's fun.
Mm.
So, the 700 Marines are actually getting deployed
Oh.
to LA.
Okay.
Fun times are happening over there.
Yeah, I was hearing about it. Well,
Mostly peaceful. Quote unquote.
it's like depends on how you define it.
I didn't know burning cars was peaceful. But hey, what do I know?
See, often like that's what happens a lot of times is that like protests will probably generally start out as peaceful, and then you have those fucking people who will show up just to cause shit and cause shit to happen.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, the good news is, I don't have to spend 20 minutes figuring out who I'm going to play or go by the wheel of pain, because
At
I
least we
understand what I'm
know.
doing now.
But we know what
Yeah.
we know what your real intention was. We know that you did that on purpose so that you could go and get yourself a sandwich, forcing us to continue staying here and playing loading simulator for half an hour.
Yeah. We know your deal.
I mean, I went downstairs
Team.
and nuked some leftover chicken in the microwave.
I need to
for 2 minutes.
recopy the thing. There.
And before you make the joke, yes, I've already made sure it's on.
Are you positive?
Yes.
I want you to double check, triple check, and quadruple check.
Yeah.
So we don't
How
have
about
to
you
do this
check
shit
these
again.
nuts?
I
All right,
mean, if
whip
you're
them out, big dog.
It's like, I bring them here. You're probably overdue for a physical anyway.
It's like, damn, why are they blue?
Dog, how long have you been constricting these things? You need help.
It's
There's
like,
a limit to how long you're supposed to do that? Okay. Options. Difficulty. Very easy. Lucky Nations. None. Because that's a bullshit game mechanic.
yeah.
Okay. I have a fancy cup. I have a semi-fancy cup that my barbecue sauce is in.
This is actually a genius idea, and I'm probably gonna start doing this.
Game. There we go. The game was frozen.
Like I said, semi-fancy cup.
Alright, let's see. Did I get better rivals this time? Only 2 people rivaled me. Holy shit. And then...
Dutch Revolt. Subdued Revolt.
Well, of course.
No, obviously I'll purposely torture Sean by strengthening the Dutch Revolts.
How could you?
I don't know. Thought maybe like a little extra challenge.
Where's my rock?
Wait, you have your own version of the country of Iraq?
Yes. Hold still, sweetheart.
I like how I'm in an alliance with Chris, but technically we're not in an alliance with Sean because he's a subject. He's a personal union.
Yes. Through technicalities, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
You another federation with? Yeah, let's do you. Do you.
Trade.
Do you for a federation.
Bengal there. And then I'm gonna start.
I can build.
Stop.
Yeah, and I can build an earthwork. Ah. Bam.
Amazing.
How much money am I earning? Wow, I'm earning 5.71 gold ducats.
Hmm.
Wow, that's a
Nice.
lot more than I was anticipating. Oh, no. I see where all of it is coming from. Very easy is upping my taxation by plus 4.98.
Hmm.
So,
It's
yeah,
like,
that
do
checks
I
out.
give a fit? Do I give a shit? No. I like that.
This is nice.
I like money.
I'm gonna keep these.
All right.
Mr. Krabs, what made you want to open a second Krusty Krab? I like money.
What made you decide to start a second Krusty Krab right next to the first one? Money.
Ah, yes. My Aboriginal starting unit is Boomerang Hunter.
Hmm.
Well, I guess it's better than nothing. Number of royal marriages is at least 3.
Okay. I don't get any of these.
However, or 3 or more Federation members. Okay. That makes a lot more sense. I was like, I can't form royal marriages because I'm not a monarchy. I'm a clan council instead of hereditary rule. I could hereditary rule, but I'm not going to. Actually, hereditary rule wouldn't even allow royal marriages either. It would just make it so my stability cost would be lower. Alright, well, I'm ready whenever everyone else is.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Promotion. Promotion.
Yeah.
I think he's ready.
Good to go. So now, I'm gonna get that, and I'm probably gonna get Rissa as well. Alliance. Who the fuck are you?
Who in the goddamn hell are you?
I wish I knew.
My neighbor, which I do not like, apparently wants to be my friend. Okay.
Sure.
Why
I'll get 50 admin power.
And then I need prestige of 40. Alright. Total army size,
Ow.
100% of the
Whoa,
force.
whoa.
I can't make horses. I can only make dudes. Alright. Let's produce 2 more guys. Yeah.
Rissa, for marriage. Sure.
Oh yes. The only trade node I have access to is the Australia node.
Um. Instant? No, I don't. Great. Okay, so mission.
Can I get a bunch more people in my federation? Yeah, let's do that. Get several more of the Aboriginals into my federation.
Stability.
Because, I mean, yeah, why not? Alright, I just did that. How many do I have now? That's, me plus 4 other people. Let's go. Hell yeah. Well, I completed a mission. Build force limit. Hell yeah. Awesome. Yeah, I don't even have feudalism. Neat. Good to know. Good to know.
I don't remember if Mutapa starts with feudalism or not.
I can only make transport boats. Sorry, correction. I can only make canoes.
What? Whoa!
They are war
whoa.
canoes. specifically war.
No.
Fine. Okay, that's not great.
God, the wars are already starting. What the fuck?
Mm,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay. I need to...
Total Navy size, at least 90% of the force limit. I'm certain I could probably accomplish that. In a certain amount of time. What is the force limit? 18 ships. I have 5. Let's get like 10 transport boats. Yeah. There we go. Alright, well I guess it's time to just browse Reddit on my phone. Because there's not much I can really do right now.
Understandable.
Gonna start reverse OnlyFans. Gonna start sending rich people until they pay me to stop.
See, it's a genius move. Shit.
I have an army equal or larger than 80,000. I have 7,000. Does that count?
No.
Oh. No.
Oh,
When can I tech up? How much is it gonna cost? Ah. Yeah, that's gonna take a while.
What?
I need 874 admin power to get to admin tech 2 because I don't have feudalism.
Oh god.
Well, I guess I need to start dumping. I can't even. Oh, I can't. Oh.
Oh.
Alright, Alright, well, that's
also go to war.
slightly annoying.
Go to port during war, not
So
go to war during port. That's
I'm a migratory tribe, but I can't become a settled tribe because I have to. I don't know, but I can't settle in an area because I have to reach tier 3, settle down. Then I will be no longer migratory.
Why is
Cool.
on trade?
My dog has to go out.
Bengal. Okay, good. Then I want to.
that's big. That's big. Oh, and that was a stack wipe. Oh no.
Oh, of course this game's gonna do that to me. What? Wait, whoa! Who am I under siege from?
Oh,
What the fuck? I'm already out. What? How am I at war with these people?
we're part of my
What the
generation.
hell? Hold on. What the fuck? I just got declared war on already. What the?
That sounds about right.
Wait,
Yeah.
what? What the fuck? These.
You're at Worth Orissa. Yeah,
Oh.
sounds about right.
Okay then.
I wasn't
Oh,
ready
hey,
for
I can
this
always
at
buy
all.
maps from Chris. Hey, let me buy maps from you. Of the Eastern Indian Ocean. Wow, that learned to be a whole no land provinces. I now no more ocean. That was a worthy purchase.
God, that's so bullshit. What the hell?
You gotta fight for your right to die.
Oh. Oh. Okay. I guess I'm not at war anymore. What the fuck? What? Why did I take them? What? Prevent nation reigning? What? Okay, I don't understand what is happening. What the?
I don't know either. I don't know what's going on either.
Do you ever?
Do you ever understand things?
Sometimes. When I'm lucky.
It says that I'm going to be well. Okay, because I guess because I haven't.
Now my dog wants in. Oh god.
I can't debase my currency because you cannot debase currency until because you
Okay, well, I'm taking you with me
recently
because
lost a war.
yeah,
What?
it's a weird game mechanic where because we have prevent nation ruining on, which makes it so you can't be forced to go like into insane amounts of debt or corruption just because you lost a war.
Oh,
However, it
okay.
only applies to us, doesn't apply to the AI. Otherwise, then it wouldn't be fun, because you could never make the AI go into crippling debt because you beat the shit out of them.
Yeah. It's like, but it's just weird because they declared war on somebody, and then somehow I was dragged in, and I now somehow can't do shit because I lost a war, and it's like, okay, I guess admin power, yeah. Okay, good. I got an error. Okay. God,
I love the fact that, like, fucking... I love the fact that, like, I'm just talking in mute chat, basically just communicating with, like, Rosa, Lance, and Connor. And we made Connor asked Lance, cause, Lance said something about, like... Or Connor said something like, oh, why can't you just be normal and get a girlfriend or something? And then Lance replied, because they're scary. So Connor then said, girlfriends or women in general? So I replied, a bit of both. And then Connor's like, oh, Rosa, apparently you scare these weebs. I'm like, nah, Rosa doesn't scare me. She's too short to scare me. So Connor asks, how short is too short? Rosa's like 5'1". And he's like, dang, that do be short.
Doobie 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 doo.
Oh, more shit? Okay. More, provinces?
Yay, I now know of even more of nothing. Wow, that was great. I mean, I know a little bit more of nothing than I did before, so I mean, I guess it's not that much of a waste, but, like, I realistically can't do anything with it, though. Oh yeah, there is one mod I've been running in single player that I think is really nice. It expands on the existing trade nodes, and makes them, like, basically makes certain trade routes more effective. Like, for example, the Cape of Good Hope. There are now more things going into the Cape of Good Hope than there were previously. Previously, there was only, like, 1 or 2 trade routes going into the Cape of Good Hope. But with this mod, there's, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different trade nodes going into the Cape.
Oh, nice.
Or, Lhasa now has 2 coming into it instead of just 1, and then it also has 2 going out.
Yeah.
Or,
Okay.
let's see, what's another one that they have here? Like Basara now has more than just Hormuz going into it.
Wait, why is this happening?
Siberia now has more going into it. So basically it just tries to make some home nodes more, like, basically usable. Tries to make them actually usable compared to, you know, what they were. Because, like, I think that's one big restriction with countries like Japan or, like, Aboriginals in Australia is the fact that, like, your home node sucks.
Hey,
That's putting it lightly.
Because there's only, like, 1 node that goes into Australia. And I think that is only the Polynesian Triangle. Or maybe it's, like, California or something. There's only 1 trade node there's only 1 that goes into Australia, which is kind of shit.
Sure, you can have military access. Okay. Oh, come on. I've taken another loan. I'm losing. Oh my god.
I'm losing my mind.
Ruru. Brutus. I know Mama's not home and it's weird. And I know you're also not getting the attention you want, but, like, I kind of have prior commitments here.
It's like, no, I should always be your prior commitment.
Enable Federation Offensive Wars. Ooh. That could be nice. Pax Americana. Yes, obviously, Americana. Definitely.
Definitely.
Enable Federation Offensive Wars. Yeah, let's do that. I like that. Because it calls my Federation into my my offensive wars, which is nice. I mean, to be fair, I think that was kind of obvious by, you know, the term tribal offensive war.
Never so slightly obvious, you know.
I would actually have a bigger army than them. The downside would be that they are, you know, more spread out. My guys are a lot more. My friends are a lot more spread out than theirs. A lot of their friends are pretty close by. All of my tribal federation members are scattered across Australia. Can I learn any more maps, I wonder? I lose 26 ducats. Oh no. $26? Whatever will I do? Anyway. Can my war canoe go out over here and, like, just sit and just vibe? Maybe. That'd be nice. Do I have a mission? Do I have, like, a mission or a government reform which I can get, like, a colonist or something? Or do I just kind of, like, have to suck it up and migrate to places?
You gotta migrate.
I don't really want to, like, leave my spot, but, you know, if I have to, I would. Hey, Chris, let me buy more maps. This time, hopefully, I'll learn of actual inland territory and people that I can talk to. I see all of these boats with funny-looking flags, but I do not know who any of them are.
I don't know what a flag is.
Hey,
what is that piece of fabric? I need to know.
I see people. Distant between borders, unknown attitude. Yeah, that sounds about right. Quickly, can I buy another map before my war canoe eats shit? Indonesia, yes. How badly is my war canoe attritioning? 7%. Yeah, let's not keep it out there any longer. Send it back home. Send it back home.
No!
Who could? Oh, the Mahapajit are dealing with rebellion. Yeah. Hey, Brunei, you wanna be friends? Maybe, like, that'd be really cool. That'd be really cool if we could be friends. Like, really cool. Like, so cool that I would contemplate not beating you up in the very far future. I say very far future because it's gonna be a while before I get over there. It's gonna be a while.
In the far off distant future
of
whenever the fuck I get over there.
Yeah. The far off distant future of whenever the fuck I learn how to make better boats and have better access to, you know, everything, really.
Better meat.
Better meat. Better wood.
No.
I named this boat Galleon because it rhymes with grub.
Hey, Malwa, you want to get in on this? Like, we could fucking beat up Othmanis. Let them go.
I love knowing of other nations who want nothing to do with me because they don't know who I am. It's great.
True. Yeah.
Wow, I got a general. Hold on. I got a general who has a 5 in fire, 0 in shock, 0 in maneuver, and 1 in siege. Okay. Sure. Yeah. You know, actually, but I don't have an alliance with you. You're not even in my federation. Dissolve the alliance. Fuck off. Go away. I don't want to be friends with you. Smelly. Attack T1. Wow. Wait, no. Okay. So, technically, we're not allied to the Netherlands, but I know of the Netherlands. Kind of.
Ish.
Oh, Malwa.
Oh yeah, sure.
Hi, British Navy.
Hi, pretty lady.
Uh-huh.
It's gonna take 100 days for my diplomat to get back from the Netherlands.
That's just weird seeing it's like, hey, who are these guys? Why
I don't
do
know.
they
They
have a
don't even
weird
speak our
accent?
language. They don't even speak our language. I don't even know who they are.
Savages.
They offered us money though.
Mhm.
It's like maybe there's something to them after all. Oh no, now we're allied with Sean because he's no longer a subject. Yes.
Yes,
Hey
brother.
Sean, can I have those accents?
Yes. Sure, buddy. Sure. Lol, get sunk, get sunk, get sunk, get sunk. Stupid.
I love how I'm just beating the crap out of the buff monies right now.
Are we blind? Deploy 5 more barks.
Oh my! How am I losing? What? I'm losing that much money already. Fuck.
As a professional on this earth. Ah, yes. That's a... Oh god, I love that.
Now what? What do you? Oh, okay. I can give you those 2 provinces.
Hey, I can advance in technology. Hey, I'm finally a feudal monarchy, apparently.
Nice.
That's brilliant.
I don't know what the fuck feudalism is, but I'm apparently a feudal monarchy in technology. Yep.
Nice.
Yep, that makes sense. Definitely.
This is brilliant. The fucking Burgundian secession happened while I'm
Oh.
at war.
Oh.
So now I no longer have to siege down Burgundy. I have to siege down Austria.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
That's fun.
Yeah, let's go with that.
It was sarcastic. It was this
I
lovely thing when
don't
it started.
care if it was sarcastic. I don't care. I truly don't. I don't know what any of that means.
I'm going to continue buying maps off of Chris. Let me buy the Yes. I now I don't know what I discovered, but I discovered something. I discovered El Uwu. I discovered the French Uwu. Le Uwu.
La woo woo.
Actually,
La woo woo.
actually, El. Wouldn't that be Spanish? El. The Le. It's in French. I don't know. I barely speak English good. Why am I trying to understand other languages?
English well.
English, Schminglish.
Oh,
And by the map,
Simlish.
show off you.
Give that to Mala.
Yay.
Oh, my relations with Brunei have maxed out. Yay. They still don't really know me that well, but, you know. Yay. What? Oh. I was wondering why my music wasn't playing, and then I realized I had the music volume like, turned off from when I was playing single player. No, drop it. Brutus.
Uh-oh.
Et tu brute. Mi cane.
He keeps wanting to eat the like. Ow, Brutus. Hey, he wants to eat the like mattress topper. He keeps wanting to like bite pieces off and rip pieces off. So it's like, Have to keep him out of my
Hey, I became one of the great powers.
mom's room.
Already?
Yep.
I'm nowhere near that list. Sean would actually have a better chance of getting there than I would.
For now.
For quite a while.
Yeah.
That's not just an occasional thing, Sean. That is for quite a long time.
God, so many events are popping up and I can't fucking keep up. Holy fuck. Ugh.
Jesus Christ. Where did it, like, everyone's armies go?
They died.
Yeah, no shit.
I'm glad
Because,
you-
of course, the Burgundian secession had to happen.
Yep.
In the middle of my independence war.
Yep.
Yeah, well now
That's going to be Provence's army. Now they're coming for me.
Legitimacy of at least 90.
Oh, no, I can't even do that.
Really, game? You're gonna give me only 48 legitimacy?
Yes. Of course.
For peace. Ghana will now become a vassal of mine.
Yay. Diplotech 2. I can now make cogs instead of war canoes, guys. Wow.
Good.
They have 4 cannons.
Oh shit.
I can almost become a Miltech level 2. Wow. I literally have right now, I have no use for most of my power other than just, you know, leveling up technologies.
Make some nuggets. Wow. Okay. I just completed another mission. Which one was that? Oh.
Yeah, I had something. Yeah, I already ate something. Keep that door closed. The mom's room, Jake's old room. Because Brutus likes to try to eat the mattress topper. He's torn it up. It's pretty torn up.
Whoa. Okay. That's not right. Wait, why do I have to wait till 1458? What?
Hmm?
I have to wait till 1458 to take my land back. I'm beginning to really hate this. What the fuck? Like,
I mean, I've already had to cede Utrecht and
what the-
overstick to Austria, so I'm a little miffed.
Yeah.
I gotta wait till 14?
But I'll be able to get it back eventually.
I mean, I'm just sitting here.
Like,
honestly.
I just lost, like, 10 provinces to this, like, independent nation.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Oh. Had I known that, I wouldn't have frickin' played Vijayanagar. Like, I don't remember that happening.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't
Like,
really ever play in
that's-
India. Last
There's
time I
something
ever
they
played.
just recently added.
See, the last time I ever played in India was when I played as the fucking whatchamacallit, the Mughals.
And I can't declare war on them because it's says that until then, recently lost war and can't. And you've enabled prevent nation reigning.
Yeah, I don't know why that nation even appeared in the first place.
Maintenance.
No, I need your land, realistically. And then I need to, like... I don't know, something else. Oh, come on. Come on. Don't tell me I'm gonna lose this fight. Of course I did. Cool.
Brilliant.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
I feel that.
Well, I can't demand their territory and demand war reparations? What the fuck? Okay, that's stupid.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't remember that being a thing.
Yeah. I don't know. Oh, that was kind of useless to do. I just realized. That's lovely. I realize now war is kind of useless to do until I can become a settled tribe. Because I can't even take land.
More reps.
Yeah, say the only reason to go to war is like, yeah, war reps and just getting money from the AI, really.
Pillage?
Yeah, like I said, just money from the AI and shit like that. That's really the only reason to go to war as a native right now, I guess.
And I've taken another loan that I can't fucking pay off. Okay. Yeah, sure. War reps give me 15 gold, and I'm going to humiliate you. Just because I can.
I'm gonna rip you in
Fuck.
half now.
I completed a mission. I humiliated a rival. I unlock another cult. Cool. I don't really care. I need 40 prestige. I am losing 0.87. I love that. I love that. That's great. I need more power projection. Send insult. Your mother was a hamster and your father smelled the bilberries. No. Your mother should have thrown you away and kept the stork. I love that.
That's a wild one.
Oh.
Yeah. I love that though. That was great. Your mother should have thrown you away and kept the stork. Yay, a Miltech 2! Wow!
Man, I just can't fucking catch a break. God damn.
I don't think I went through, but I started clapping for you.
I'd clap for you if I wasn't busy crying.
I feel that, because now I've got like 6 different rebel groups having appeared.
Yeah. Yeah.
The worst part is getting started. It gets easier from there.
Uh-huh.
That's what they all say.
Yeah, that's what they all say, Sean. You have yet to play as a 1-1 migratory tribe in Australia who doesn't even have feudalism and has probably no chance of getting feudalism for probably another, like, at minimum, I'm going to say bare minimum 40 years.
Haven't done it on stream.
That you haven't done it at all, obviously, because if it's not on the internet, it's not true.
Oh my god. We're not doing that.
Okay. Okay. Brunei doesn't want to be diplomat. I'm not going to continue wasting a diplomat on that.
Hey, that limits my expansion opportunities. I can't get back into the HRE.
Uh-oh.
Which means I can only take, like, Flanders.
What am I even doing with my money at this point other than giving it to people to make them like me? I mean, you can say use it to, like, make troops and stuff, but it's like... I don't really have, like... Don't really have much ability to do that. Like... I could offer an alliance with 5 different people. What?
You what?
Oh, they're all just other... Yeah, they're all just other natives here in Australia. Okay, that checks out. I need 10 more power projection. Send an insult. Yeah.
Alright, 3,000 more days.
Yeah. Same. Pretty much the same for me, till I can freaking beat up this nation and take my territory back.
I need... Actually, I know what I can spend my, admin power on. Stability! I am now level 3 stability. Encourage divination. Yeah, sure, why not? Religious sacrifices. Yeah, sure, why not? Introduce a vision quest. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's do that. Sounds fun. Yay, I'm gaining 0.18 prestige yearly. I will get my 40 eventually. Very, very, very slowly. But eventually, I will get there. At some point.
They'll get there.
Sean, I have another dumb meme.
Oh boy.
Let me see. Possible? Yeah.
I don't know the characters, but it's funny.
I think left is Salter. Right, I think, is Jalter with a different skin.
Yeah, that. Yep. It won't be long until... I mean, it will actually be long. It'll be quite a while till I'm on Chris's level of technology that he's at right now. It'll be...
And by that, he'll be light years ahead.
Yeah, and by that, he'll be even further ahead.
Yeah.
By then, either the Europeans will
hope.
be there or we'll be on the moon.
Woo. Hey, Brutus. Yeah. Hey, Bubba. I can pet you. I'm not really doing much right now, anyway. I could migrate to these guys' previous area. They have cloth. What do I have? I have tobacco. Yeah, tobacco's fine. Tobacco.
Tobago.
Tobacco. Tobacco.
Tobago and the Winnebago. The Winnebago. The Winnebago.
Spirit of Earthworks. I can get Longhouse, which gives me
Communist
monthly reform
leader.
progress from buildings. Yeah. See, McLean Council, which gives me an additional diplomat and an additional diplomatic relation. I could become one of the other ones and become like a worse off.
Vassalization.
But
Yes.
really. Yeah. Yeah. Come on, bro. You can go through. Hey, 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 Brutus. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Here. Go. Fucking hell.
Dog no listen.
No, it's not even just that. It's just there's a combination of factors that was going on.
Mm.
It's just Mom has a nail appointment today, so she's not home because her nail appointment last week got canceled. And then so I'm just kind of stuck with one. I mean, I don't mind. You know, I like streaming. I like playing this game with you guys.
Yeah.
It's just, and when I say I'm stuck doing this, I mean I'm doing this as well as stuck with, you know, paying attention. You know, trying to occasionally pay attention to the dog.
The dog.
It sure sounds like we're
I know if I complain about it, you know, to my brother or something, he's gonna be like, oh well, you know, all you do is play video games anyway. It's not that big of a deal if, you know, you do that. It's like, yeah, true, it's not that big of a deal, but like, this is like the one really like fun, really cool thing I do in a week is that I've been doing for quite a while is streaming with either a friend or multiple friends.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gosh.
I mean, it's just like I've been doing this with you guys for so long that it's sort of like just trying to stream by myself is kind of just boring, you know.
Yes. Yeah, I get that. Oh my god, I can actually use my merchant on another trade node now. Oh my god. I can collect in the Moluccas node and earn a tiny little bit more money. Or not. Or I'll earn literally, I'll earn 0.01. That is, yep.
Subjugate these guys already. Peace. They say they want to. Alright, completed a state agenda. Nice.
Let's have a state.
So,
Do you guys have states?
yes. What, you don't?
No. I'm
I
literally a
made
migratory tribe. Literally a migratory tribe.
it's all in your
the
head.
name there.
It's all just in your
Just
a lot of
head.
things going
looking
on.
around. What's his state? I just listened to the chief over there.
Yeah, I just kind of listen to the guy. I just kind of listen to the big, strong guy who tells us what to do.
I listened to the guy that's killed like 30 people in the time I've been alive. 20
that's
more
only
in
been-
the time that I haven't been born yet.
And like, and I haven't even been alive that long either, in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, he killed like 3 people that tried to challenge his word. So
Yeah.
we just kind of listen to him now.
Yeah. And then, you know, the guy before him is actually the guy who was the chief, but then the current chief challenged that guy to a fight and won, and now he wears like, now he has like his skull on his wall as like a trophy or something.
He let that guy live, but he like cut off his legs.
Yeah,
as, like,
now he just
rewarding.
kind of just like crawls around.
We have to help
Oh
him
my
around
God.
everywhere. It's a really sad thing to see.
It is, but
Hmm.
yeah. Anyway, back to being miserable.
I feel that.
Your people don't even know that they're miserable.
Yeah, that's the worst part.
They think
We
this
don't
is
even
just
know
life,
we're
man.
miserable.
Like there are no other types of humans that live differently or better than us, so this is just the standard.
I mean, we know of other people, but we don't really know how they
Live. We just kind of assume they're like us. They just have like slightly better spears and shit. These weird things that they call swords or whatever. I don't know.
They look like very shiny, sharp sticks with sharpness on both sides.
Yeah, it's really weird.
And it goes like all the way down. It's not like, not just like on one, like all the way at the front. It's like down both, like, I don't know, it's weird.
It's a really weird thing.
It looks cool. They look really cool. We tried to talk to them to give us one, but they kind of just pointed at us and yelled something that sounded like a profanity, and then we left.
It sounded really aggressive, so we just kind of
Yeah,
left.
we kind of just left.
We didn't really want to annoy them that much.
Yeah, like we're all for annoying our neighbors, but like
They
those other
have
people
the
in the
same
other
type of things as we do, so
those people in the other places, they scare us. They look different, they sound different, and they act different.
their skin
have
is
more
like that
on
of
them than-
ivory.
And they actually are wearing these things like made
They
of
look
like
really shiny.
stuff. Yeah, they're very
It's
shiny.
a really shiny thing that they're wearing. We don't really like it.
Yeah.
Their skin is like that of ivory. We think they might be an albino. Every single one of them. A nation of albinos.
We shall name them albinos.
Albinoa.
Yeah. The nation of albinoa.
Stupid.
I like how both of you are in a war, and I'm just sitting here like, yep. I'm just
I
vibing.
think I've spent more time in this live stream in a war than at peace at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I am vitally at war again. Yippee.
I'm the opposite. I have spent more time at peace than I have ever spent at war. Here, Sean, you get have military access as well.
Oh, yippee.
Since you were so kind to give me military access to your land, you can have military access to my land.
My people are going to use this in the future to claim your entire island.
Not if I claim my entire island first.
My people do not care what your people think.
We will make big boat to fight you.
Our boats are already bigger.
We will make even bigger boats than your big boat to fight.
We have guns.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is, so it's not scary.
I I don't understand what that is, but therefore it doesn't matter.
We don't have a word for this in our language, so we don't care. It's like that of like iron in their like tongue. It doesn't exist. They don't know what iron is. It's why it's that shiny thing.
It's just like it's just like we have tobacco.
You want tobacco? Well, shit. Okay.
We have smoke. You want smoke?
You want some smoke? I don't think
it makes you feel funny.
This thing makes you really hyper. You want to drink it?
It's like it makes you feel funny, and
Just
makes
like
our people
shaking from a
produce-
caffeine high as he hands out like a cup of coffee. Want some? This stuff is really good, man. You really have to try this.
Oh, I just realized I pushed one of the tribes that I was at war with into a territory that has gold.
I
I want that.
need to go to war again.
Tobacco's not as useful
Right now.
No.
for now. Yeah, tobacco's
Just
not as
wait
useful
until the Europeans
for
get a
now.
hold of it.
in another 200 years,
Ish.
100 years, probably.
That's a little better.
Anyway,
Anyway.
not much I can really do. Time to go back to browsing random shit on the internet.
Welcome to the internet.
Brutus. Brutus.
Is he being talkative?
Yes, he's standing out in the hallway. Hold on.
Just staring at you menacingly?
I will get on my phone real quick. Hold on. Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
That's the wrong camera. Oh no, okay, now he's going to my brother's
Now
house.
he leaves as soon as you whip out the phone.
Right outside the door. Just run.
I mean, do you remember Trooper
Oh.
when I was dog sitting?
Oh, there he is.
Oh, there he is. There's
yeah.
the boy. Hello.
Aww. Hi,
Hi.
adorable.
Hi, you.
It's a very
Aw.
awkward angle for me. Could you move over here, please? Could you come here? No. I have to.
Come on.
Dog.
Break my
Dog.
arm in half
Dog.
to pet you.
Dog. 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 Dog.
Hey.
Dog.
Back up my
Dog.
computer.
Dog.
My computer.
Dog. What
Okay.
happened to the dog?
He never existed. He was a figment of your imagination.
My boy. My baby boy.
I'm sad that Brunei doesn't.
We're having soft tacos later.
There's very few nations who actually want to be my friend outside of my continent.
Yeah.
Didn't I have a mission which was like build to like 90% of my naval limit? Yeah, that gets me another cult. Yeah. That's right. Okay. I need to pull up. Twitch.tv. Twitch.tuvalu.
Okay.
This entire time he just has it.
Now that you say that, I'm just thinking, oh god, did I forget to change over?
No.
No, luckily I didn't.
No. Yeah, fun fact, the .tv domain belongs to Tuvalu. So every single time that Twitch.tv earns, a little bit of money, a part of it technically goes to Tuvalu.
Oh my god. Huh. Repay, thank you, and then one more.
All of my provinces now are 444. Yay! Besides the ones I just conquered. But, hey,
You
that-
guys
that-
can change your provinces?
you guys can develop. We don't have a word for that.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna change this to question. Diplomacy, sue for peace. Hey, you're
Yeah,
more
don't
than a one province
don't
minor.
do what Scott did that one time and accidentally unconditionally surrender.
Oh god, that was really fucking dumb.
Sean, did we ever tell you about that?
Huh? What? I wasn't listening. I was
So
reading
one
something.
time, me, Chris, and Scott, or Frost, or Permafrost, Hydra, or whatever you want to call him, we were playing EU4, and he was playing as one of Chris's, colonial nations, and he, on his absolute 10,000 IQ brilliance, instead of suing for peace, he clicked unconditional surrender.
That's right.
Yep. And so he lost
And
like
then
half of his fucking.
And then we had to reload the save because he accidentally pressed unconditional surrender.
So it meant like he lost like half of his fucking territory.
That's
Which
rough.
was cursed.
Very
Cursed beyond belief.
and annoying.
And annoying, yes, but
We forgave him eventually. Well, I did. Begrudgingly.
eventually. Eventually.
Begrudgingly. Malwa. Okay, fine, I'll give you. Don't expect me to become the Bank of Vijayanagar, because it's just not gonna happen.
It's not happening. It's not. I don't care how many times you ask. It's not happening.
Could the natives of Australia get a small loan of $500,000 at 0.00001% interest?
I'll give you one ducat at like 600% interest.
Okay, I could rejoin the HRE. I could expand a bit.
That's it.
Okay, am I making money again? No? Fuck. Well, I'm making like 0.04 ducats a month. No, I'm losing 0.04 ducats. Fucking tastic.
What are you trying to do?
What is so funny?
I'm just
You sent me another load offer.
Load offers. What? Come on. You definitely need those 216 ducats at 1% interest for 12 months.
This fucker thinks I'm able to pay him back. I fucking can't.
Well, maybe the Indians will be next.
Oh god.
I'll spend it all on beer.
I'll give you a better deal than I do. Yeah. Yeah, 0.80% interest, yeah.
Yeah, how you like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. Oh, fuck yeah, brother.
Yeah, damn, it's not going anywhere. Alright, plan B. Time to invade India.
Oh god.
Time to send 8,000 Aborigines troops to the Vijayanagar to invade them.
It would just be Aboriginal troops.
Aboriginals. Abbeys. Send 8,000 people named Abby to go invade the Vijayanagar.
If you ask Reflex, then it's pronounced Abos.
Abos. Yeah. You're relying on an Australian man for pronunciation of things.
Of an Australian thing, yes.
Yes.
I would imagine that would work out quite well.
Yeah, but look at the United States and how we all speak English, but we all say things differently.
Eh.
Eh.
We all have different accents.
Yeah, it's everything in Australia.
Eh.
I just realized
You realized.
I don't have a legitimacy mechanic.
That's wild.
The thing between prestige and power projection is just empty.
It's just not there. It doesn't
Yeah.
exist.
Yeah. I mean, literally. It doesn't. Because I'm a migratory tribe. I don't... Literally, the government I have is clan council. I don't have, like, hereditary rule. I don't have heirs. I kind of just... Certain people just become the chief. And other stuff as they go.
Hmm.
I have 19 cogs now. Well, actually, not really. I have mostly war canoes with a handful of cogs mixed in. I could upgrade 15 ships. I could upgrade 15 of the war canoes to cogs for $121. Sure. Why not? Yep. I'm upgrading my boats to cogs. Am I more military advanced than my neighbors now?
No.
Yes. Yes, I am. Surprisingly. Not really much I can really go or do right now. Hey, Miltech 3, let's go. I'm about to get Diplotech 3, which means I get the early Karak. Hell yeah. Which means I get something. I get a heavy ship. Yeah. Well, not real. I mean, technically I could, but I don't think I'm actually allowed to build them. Because I don't have feudalism.
Come on, fall. Come on, fall. Yeah. Booyah.
You know, everyone's outside my colonial range. Oh, that sucks. I'd love to get knowledge sharing from one of the nations in Indonesia who knows feudalism, but they're all outside my colonial range. For some reason, the Sabaton music mod I have, the song No Bullets Fly, is broken. It is just a 0-second, 0-minute song, and whenever it comes on, it just doesn't play anything and never goes to the next track. I have to manually go to it.
That's rough.
Yeah, it's probably just an issue of the mod itself, not, you know, something I can fix necessarily.
Yeah.
I really wish there was a way I could see my colonial range. Actually, there is. Hold on. It's in... No. No, there's not.
It's
so.
in no.
No. I thought there was, but no, there's... Well... Isn't there? Oh, yeah, no, there is. You have to look at your Diplotech. So I have a colonial range of 160, so... Essentially, fuck off. Wow. Colonial range really goes up slowly. It starts at 60, goes up to 100, then goes up by 115, and then by 50, then 100, and then 50 for 3 levels, then 150, and then 200.
Yeah.
Really does not go up very fast, does it?
Nope.
It's supposed to?
I don't know, is it?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
I'm expected to reach my next government reform by the 1st of May, 1476. Woo. Though, the good news is, once I do become a Tier 3 government, I can then actually become a settled tribe, which then means I don't have to migrate, I can settle territory, and I can develop it.
Yeah. Nice.
Which is really nice, yes. I like how if I ask Brunei to become their tributary, it's are not neighbors and strategic interest. I don't know if it's the fact that they have strategic interest or I have strategic interest on their territory. Either way, no. I disagree. Any owned province is in Christian religion group. Great Barrier Reef, I have 25% or more trade power. Government is not native, has embraced feudalism, has prestige of at least 40. Yeah, a lot of these are not going to be happening for quite a long time. Ugh.
Again, another province. Oh wait, no, you're the military. I'm gonna... Peace, kind of that. You sue for peace.
Oh, you can also go to your stability and expansion and see your colonial range. I'm special. I mean, we already knew this, but...
Yeah, I thought you knew, man.
Yeah, no, I mean, we already knew this, but, like... Also, I realized something unfortunate now. I kind of... One, not only did I push that other Aboriginal into a territory which has gold, but I kind of also cut myself off from expanding down the west coast.
Oh.
And I also don't really have much of a way to go down the east coast. I'm kind of just here in the northern bit of Australia and just existing.
Chilling
Really?
like
Oh,
a villain with
wait.
the villain.
Comet sighted.
Got a villain.
That's what I love. I love that. I have.
Oh, if only you had comet sense. I'm still like that.
The economy, you fools.
I need to unify Tasmania area. Yeah, like that's ever gonna fucking happen.
At least in the near future.
Not for a long time. Not till at least I become a settled tribe and can take territory and not, you know, suck. Which is great. I love it. Yeah, music, you can just take a pause. I'm just going to pause you and mute you.
And confirm.
Man makes up a fictional scenario and then gets mad about it. I'm a 3-3-3. Oh my god. Chris is a 4-5-5. Sean is a 4-5-5. Brunei is a 5-4-4. Uh-huh.
Yep.
Oh, she.
Alright. Sure.
Yeah, I see, says the blind man. I need more prestige. Really badly. But I can't really go to war until 1467. And even then, you know.
No, I don't know.
Oh, well, I was hoping you would, because neither do I.
Wild.
Speaking the truth.
Rolling in the reel with the reel.
He's not standing in my brother's room talking to my brother. He's spoiled for attention by my mom. My mom just like always ends up petting him and like, showing him attention and everything. So it's always just like, when it comes to anyone else not paying attention to him, he just starts,
I do that with Brian's dog.
Yeah. You start talking to his dog when he's not paying attention to you.
No. I give her too much attention. That's what I do.
Oh. Yeah, that makes more sense.
You should have heard me. I think it was last night. Gracie May. It's over. Hi. Pet 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 pet.
I hope my mom gets home eventually here.
No.
I don't gotta. I love him. I do. But, like, on times like this, it's like, when I have, like, other prior commitments and stuff, it's just a little.
It's just like, can you not?
Can you,
it is literally just like having a toddler around. It's just like wants attention, wants to play.
Yeah.
And I do need to like, play outside like with him more. That is something I need to be doing. But like right now, obviously I can't really do much of that. I'm collecting 0.02 from the Moluccas. Let's go. That's great. I'm earning a whole 2 cents more.
Nice.
So in total, I'm earning 62 cents from trade.
Oh, this is gonna cause me so much.
Not that I really need the money in the first place, because I genuinely have like not much of anything to spend it on at this rate. It's kind of just more or less just me sitting around. Heretic religion. Cringe. Oh my god, I can purchase an ability. None of these really help me that much, honestly. I don't know. I guess like production efficiency, so I can also get the trade. Yeah, let's do the savvy merchants. Trade efficiency, global trade power up a little bit. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm earning 0.65 in Australia now. Wow. Oh, 0.68. Let's go. It's actually going up.
Let's go.
I'm earning a total of 70 ducats. Let's do Pax Americana. So our stuff is... We produce more goods. Our Federation produces more goods. I will not buy an additional building slot, thank you. I don't need that. I mean, it would be neat, because then, like, I could get another building, but, like, I'm not gonna spend $300 to get the ability to spend, like, $100 more on some random thing.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna spend a total of $400 just to up the area a little bit. I actually have an edict here. No shit, I can. None of these are probably that good, considering they'll all just probably eat my amount of money I have. Let's throw on Protect Trade, see if that helps at all. Probably doesn't, but you know. Well, I mean, oh yeah. Huh. Yeah, no wonder it's not gonna help me, because I actually can't benefit from state edicts, I don't think, technically. I don't think technically I can, but I am earning a lot more money in Australia now. I'm earning almost a whole ducat a month. Let's go. I'm earning just 1 penny over 3/4 of a ducat a month.
Nice. Oh, yes, I can. Alright, so let's do it.
Why did my phone... Why is my phone autocorrecting Romans to womans? Huh?
A good question. That is a very weird thing for that to do.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like the same thing with, you know, autocorrecting the word fuck to duck.
Fuck.
Oh my god, I can join the Uwu's trade league. Oh my god.
The woo.
I don't really think I should. No, because that removes diplomatic relations. And all it does is give me ship trade power plus 20. The thing is, though, I can't build boats other than... No, wait, I can... No, I can only build transports. I can't build any other boats. No. Why can't I build boats? Because I'm a native? Is it because I'm a native? Is that why? Can tribes not build anything other than transports? I don't know. Why? Can't build anything other than transports you for. Primitive nations can't build boats. Primitive cultures could did colonize islands and build boats. They have skill at heavy warships that could certainly trade and transport. Okay, it's because technically, because I'm a quote primitive end quote nation. I can't build any boats other than transports, which is kind of stupid.
Kind of
That's-
lame.
Yeah, kind of genuinely kind of stupid, but I can't obviously really do anything about that, so it's kind of just what it is right now, I guess.
Yeah.
But hugging a group? Nah, you done fucked up. Nah, that's how you greet the homies for real, for real. Hugging and give them a group. I'm gonna further on with that sentence, because I'd rather Chris not be...
Yeah, please don't
I
make
mean-
me.
I mean, to
Let's
be fair...
go. Let's mute another minute of the stream. Woo!
And this time it's because of Matt.
what?
Make it
How
from
does
me
it
real
feel?
quick. Hold up.
See, I mean, it could be Sean real quick. Just give him a second.
Hold on. I gotta remember the words.
It's like, yeah, then it's just...
Bleep 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 bleep
No,
bleep
it's not even
bleep 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 bleep
Like,
bleep.
just like dead air for like a minute.
And that's why bleep 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 bleep.
Just dead air for like a
In
solid...
conclusion, bleep 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 bleep.
Yep, pretty much.
It's like, nice argument. However,
I just let out a minute log of expletives. I win.
I swore many times in a row. Therefore, I
I swore more than you did. Thus, I win.
win. That is indeed how the military works, I guess.
You guess.
You swear
Try-
enough. And
Try it is.
you either swear enough to be a Navyman, or you swear enough that you become a drill
Wait, do I
sergeant.
have what?
A Navyman. We're sailors, sir.
I could have called you a seaman.
Well, I am a petty officer.
Yeah, I know. You put the petty in petty officer.
Yes.
Fucking.
How'd you know?
I was reading the YouTube comments in this video talking about the worst last names that you've ever seen in your life. And this one guy was talking about the fact that his buddy in the Navy was an E3. So he was a seaman. But his last name was Guzzler. So his title was Seaman Guzzler.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Knowing the military, he got bullied relentlessly.
I would not be surprised.
Because
Damn.
that's like, that is the camaraderie of the military. Is, okay, you do something either so stupid or so ridiculous, you get a nickname for it, and then that sticks with you. Everyone
Yeah.
who joins the military wants, the cool badass nicknames like Reaper, Deadshot, but
I'm Maverick.
you're Maverick. But you throw up your Fruit Loops one time, and they'll be calling you Puke Boy for the rest of your tour. Or
I
you
mean,
let out-
so
or
you
let
know,
out one
some of these,
loud
like, some of the
fart.
pilots have the call sign Gentleman, right? You know why they have the call sign Gentleman?
Why?
They went to a gentleman's club like every Friday. in training. So they're now, when they come up with the call signs, they're now gentlemen.
That's great. That's
they went to a strip club every Friday, and it was found out.
It just reminds me of I hate talking about the Big Bang Theory because it's not that funny of a show, but it does just remind me of the Big Bang Theory and the fact that when Howard went into NASA, his nickname became Fruit Loops because his mom called him once and was talking about Fruit Loops, and he really liked Fruit Loops, so his nickname was Fruit Loops. And that is just the perfect analogy for the military, too, is just, you do one thing, or one tiny little embarrassing detail, and that is your personality.
Yeah.
You let out one stinky fart, suddenly you're known as, like, gas chamber.
Or stink
that's a little far, but yeah.
Or
it's a little far, but yeah. Stink bomb is probably more likely.
Yeah, stink bomb, yeah. Yeah, but like it's still
or tear gas.
It is still just a funny fact that like no matter what you do, you're going to have an embarrassing nickname. And there's no getting around it.
No.
Acquire subjects. Number of non-tributary subjects, at least 2. Well, that's not happening. It's not for a long time. What's the charge on this lake? Oh, it's fully charged. Nice.
Oh, finally, my legitimacy is back. So now what do I get rid of that bullshit? Oh, you're back. Okay, so go explore Western Indian Ocean. Trade east. State. Yes, please. Ah, great. Well, that's lovely. My leader's infertile. Fantastic.
Great.
So I can either have a 632 leader who's infertile, or I can get a new leader here with who's a 332. Fucking hate it.
Decisions.
Yeah, Yeah. Alright, well, the only thing he's worse in is administrative. I really don't want to have to deal with that bullshit again. That infertile bullshit. I just chose the deity I wanted. Why are you what the fuck? Come on. Get with the
Is it like
program, dude.
actual fertility issues or the women are gross?
Maybe a little bit of both.
We'll go with the women are gross.
What is this, Crusader Kings, where you can secretly be gay?
Yeah.
Yes.
God, I still remember the fucking hilarious, not even talking about Chris's character being a whore, but the funny moment of, like, I think I saw the screenshot of it, of, like, a lady trying to flirt with my dude, and the event came up, and it's just titties.
Oh my god.
Like, I wasn't expecting to see just bare chest bones on my screen at that exact moment in time.
Yeah.
Oh
Like,
my god.
out of
this
everything,
is terrible.
I wasn't
Where?
expecting. I wasn't randomly expecting to see a lady just be like in an event, just be like, "Hey, something, some event," and then it's just basically naked woman, and I'm just like, I'm confused. Excuse me.
Yeah, hear me out, fellas.
Hear me out. She may
No,
have the
where?
plague.
But hey, I wasn't a complete whore, thank you.
Yeah, sure.
We'll go with
Yeah,
that.
let's go with that, yeah. Not that you were pretty much sleeping with every single person inside and outside of your court. Any single man who even had a sliver of sexual or romantic interest in you, you were like, yeah, let's go fuck, bud. I don't care that I'm married, let's go fuck.
I said we fucking.
Hey,
I said we fucking,
my
and I mean fucking.
well, hey, I mean, my leader had
Either
a
be
very
fucking or
strong
I'm
sex
fucking.
drive, I guess.
Fucking. I was gonna try to come up with a joke about, like, I was gonna come up with a joke about something, but then I remembered it really wouldn't make sense in the context of the game, because the game is set in the fucking Middle Ages. I think the joke was gonna be something like, your lady's legs are as open as long as 7-Eleven, meaning they're
No.
open 24/7, 365.
Yeah.
That's
And then I was just
that's
like,
rough.
well, that doesn't really make sense in the context of Crusader Kings.
But close
Kind of
enough.
And then I was trying to think of something to, like, you know, relate to Crusader Kings, and my brain's like, what could I make a joke of, like, Middle Ages, but, like, at the same time, like, I don't know. And then my brain just was like, the Anatolian Ilia. Why am I being notified of this?
Who the fuck is an Ottoman?
Their art is 1470. They're already falling apart.
Yes.
Wow. Like, what the hell's
Brother.
going on?
Oh my
What is
lord.
happening over there? Oh.
Well,
Oh my god.
oh no.
You want to know what's going on over there?
Yeah,
Hold up.
please enlighten me. I am
Where is it not showing up my
I'm
board?
curious.
No? Okay. Well,
Ooh.
share just the screen.
Oh. Oh, what the fuck? Is that Genoa?
Yes.
And what is it?
Genoese Anatolia.
Oh my
Why?
god. What?
What? Huh?
Byzantium still lives. In fucking
Where the
Burgess.
fuck even are the... No, all I see the Ottomans, they're in OPM, near Karaman.
Yeah, we're here in like Coachella, like this area.
Oh, what
And
the
now
fuck?
they're just at OPM.
What is with the EU4 AI?
I don't know, man.
It's like, I was playing as Oirat, and I'm thinking, oh hey, there's no way in hell I'm going to be able to fight the Ming this early. And then the Ming start falling apart. And then I'm like, oh, also, speaking of the Ming, I can already see they're dealing with rebels in the south. I can't really see the Ming, but I see a very vague outline of the southern coast, and I see the black lines going through it. So I'm like, yeah, they're dealing with rebels. And then it's like, you know, the Ming start falling apart, and then I just go on a rampage. And then now, you know, Sean's over there in the HRE, and suddenly the fucking Ottomans are falling apart.
Yeah,
Chris, you know, gets in war at the start of the game, and suddenly now he's, you know, on the fucking Great Powers list.
And
He's second in the world in Great Power. He's above the Ming.
because I just embraced Renaissance.
1470. The game started in 1444. It hasn't even been... It has been, what, like 20-odd something years.
Yep.
Chris rose from basically not on the Great Power list to second in the world. Sean has almost entirely unified the lowlands.
Yep.
What have I done?
Yeah, where are you?
I fought my neighbor,
A couple
and now
of
they're
times.
sitting on gold.
Ah, hey, well, I mean, hey, you get a consolation prize? No.
No, because I don't
a
even I don't
participation
even get
trophy?
to take their territory. I don't even get to take their territory.
Oh.
So, you know, it kind of a moot point. Also, I love how it says, "Oh, a trade node can be upgraded." Yeah, it could, but you
Well,
underestimate
hey,
the fact that I can't.
Well, hey, you know,
Yeah,
like maybe you'll get a participation trophy.
Maybe. It's a big maybe.
Yeah. We'll have to see if there's any gold left afterwards. A 665 with a weak claim to the throne. Sure.
It's continuously reminding me that the trade node here could be upgraded. Yes, I know the trade node could be upgraded. However, I can't, because I am literally a tribal nation. I cannot upgrade the port. That is not something I can do. I physically cannot. That is, unfortunately, outside of my control.
That's just funny. I think I have. Yeah, I'm the only. Am I the only nation around here with the Renaissance? Yeah. Holy shit. Where'd that come?
That does not happen in this life.
Like it is literally nowhere around me. The closest person with Renaissance is it's slowly seeping into Transoxinia right now.
Yeah, that does not surprise me. I am getting closer to becoming a settled tribe. And then I can start developing my land. And then I can get feudalism. And then eventually Renaissance. And eventually I can skyrocket past my neighbors and take territory and have fun. Because right now, let me tell you,
Yeah.
I'm not having fun.
Understandable.
Like,
Well, hey, you're the one that chose them, right? So.
hey, shut up. You keep reminding me of that. Yes, I know, Chris. Thank you for reminding me.
Literally
Of
just about to start crying over there.
you don't need to keep reminding me of my poor decisions in life. I get reminded of that enough looking in the mirror.
Damn.
Anyway, no, like, one, I'm
Hey,
happy.
you don't talk bad about my friend. Only I
I'm
get to
happy
do
with the
that.
fact that I'm, that I'm down here. Because I've never played a tribal nation. I've never played in, the Australia area. So this is a whole new experience for me.
Yeah, yeah.
As I am the only one who isn't doing anything remotely experimental here.
Well,
I kid,
hey, I
of
played
course.
as China, so that's kind of experimental.
You've played as China before. You've also played as the Bahmanis and the Vijayanagar before. You've also played as Ethiopia before. Sean's actually the one who's done the most experimenting out of all of us, in the fact that he played as the Congo and Mutapa and fucking Bohemia that one time.
It will happen
I
again.
experimented by playing Oirat, and now I'm 100% experimenting in unknown territory as an Aboriginal. An Abo. If you go by the Aussie man's pronunciation. Which, I think it's cool. They're definitely neat, but would I ever decide to pick them again? Probably not, no. Honestly. I probably would just avoid them. Because...
Are you gonna probably switch it next week?
Probably not. I mean, I don't know. I guess really when it comes to it, it very heavily depends on how this goes. Because if I can start doing things and, like, getting things done and start having a lot more fun, then no. But if things can continuously kind of go to, like, go really slow and really, you know, just kind of sloggy and not interesting and nothing interesting is happening,
yeah,
I'll probably stay around the Oceania region, but, you know, maybe I'd go play as Brunei or something. You know, stay within this area, but be outside of Australia. You know, I'm not gonna jump over to, you know, I'm not gonna jump over to the Congo or something, or Kilwa. I'll probably stay in this sphere, you know, this general area. You know, farthest I'd probably ever go would be, you know, up into, like, possibly, like, Indochina. If I really felt like playing, like, the Khmer or something, but I probably won't.
Yeah.
Also, I figured out, yeah, it's Khmer, not Khmer, and I hate it, but it makes sense. Wong Quan, monastic order, seizes power. I don't even know who you are.
I don't even know who the hell you are.
Literally, I don't. I genuinely don't. Like, I know they're over there somewhere. Oh, also, Sean, I know you play, you know, like EU4 and Hoi4 by yourself sometimes. And obviously, when you're playing games like this by yourself, it's fun just to kind of go on power trips.
Yeah.
There's a... Oh, where the fuck is it? There's a really funny... There's a really, really funny mod that I have been running in single player. It is absolutely broken. I would never run it on stream unless we purposely were doing something really goofy. But it is less province war score cost minus...
Oh no, the scaling would go crazy.
Yeah, you have not seen... Like, I should show you a screenshot of how I am as Oirat and how far I've gotten in such a short amount of time. Because it is, yeah, minus 80% war score cost. So, like, everything, every province is 80% cheaper.
Oh my god.
Meaning, so, as Oirat, I was able to literally annex, like, the entirety of the Ming in one peace deal.
Damn.
I was able to eat the entirety of Uzbek in a single peace deal. Because the thing is, outside of the HRE, provinces are really kind of cheap unless it's the capital. Because that's the issue with the HREs. Every province is essentially someone's capital. Because there's so many fucking tiny micronations.
It's gonna be even worse in the next one.
It's gonna be worse in EU5, which is probably why I'll never play.
I'll try it out.
Play what?
I was joking about EU5. Because the HRE is going to be so much worse in EU5. It's going to be so much more horrible than it already is. And
God.
That if I play it, I will get like an aneurysm from looking at the HRE. Which is also why I physically will not look at maps of the HRE, like...
From the time period?
Yeah, because it is like...
It's like, why?
The server has Cogwheel next to your Discord username, access your settings. Hold on. Profiles. Fuck off. Profiles. Okay, fuck off. I'll turn streamer mode off briefly. Fuck you. Nameplate? No, that's not what I want. Server tag. Oh, hell yeah. Let's fucking go. I can rep the fucking DC server I play on. Let's fucking go.
Nice.
No longer... Sean, I'm assuming I told you about the previous server I had with server tags enabled.
No, I don't think so.
So, I follow a page on Twitter called Femboy. And I find them genuinely kind of funny sometimes. Plus, I have a few trans friends who find them kind of funny. So, they created a Discord server. So, I joined the Discord server. They have a server tag. But, so to get access to emoji permissions or, like, image perms or anything, you had to use the server tag. And you know what the server tag was?
What?
Femboy.
Oh.
And I did not want that because I knew for a fucking fact if you, Brian, or Cookie or someone ever saw that, you guys would probably tease me like jokingly relentlessly.
Yeah.
About the fact that I suddenly have the word femboy with a heart as a clan tag on Discord.
Well, now that they know, it's like, thanks for giving them the suggestion.
Thanks for giving me the opportunity to do
I
that.
actually left that server specifically because I'm not getting in a server I don't have emoji or image perms if I'm forced to fucking use their dumbass clan tag.
Yeah.
Like, if I ever get one for my server, I'll probably just put one on there just for the fun of it. I mean, actually, no, I probably will never, because by default, that requires you to have level 3 boost, which requires a lot of people with Nitro to boost the server.
Oh, God.
Level 3 requires, like...
So are you saying we're the server of broke people?
14 more boosts to get to level 3. That means there'd have to be 14 people in the server with Discord Nitro, not the cheap one, the one that costs... Not the one that costs like $5.99 a month, but the one that costs like 10 or whatever fucking bucks a month. And have 2 server boosts. And, well, actually, no, I mean, wouldn't have to be 14 people, but basically, I'd have to have enough people with enough boosts to at least temporarily boost the server to level 3 to even get the option, if it is rolled out to my server, to get a clan tag on it. And then I think to even maintain that, you have to have level 3. Which is really why the only servers that have it are, like, big ones. Or ones with people who have too much money.
Yeah.
Which, to be fair, none of us have too much money.
Nope.
I I'm kind of broke after that trip to grab Jody, so.
Yeah. Sean, weren't you broke before the trip to go grab Jody anyway?
I'm more broke now.
Yeah. Fair.
I was broke in consideration of other people I know, but in the friend group, I probably had the most money. Maybe minus Nuki.
My Discord overlay is fucked for Eve.
I probably still have the most money.
Yeah. Brew.
I still have like 3 grand, I think, in total.
Hey, come here. I'll pet you and pay attention to you, buddy. Huh? Come here. Hi. No, you're gonna go with your brother? You're gonna go with Clay? Okay.
It would be so funny if I got a PU on France.
That would be funny.
Because they're disputed secession right now.
Yeah.
And I have more prestige than they do. They're like minus 27. But their dude is like 27. They're minus 16. But it would be really funny.
I've thought about, like, getting mods which make it so, like, more religions outside of just the Catholic faith can get personal unions. But the issue with that is then, it makes it so, you can't marry outside of your religion. Because that's one of the restrictions with the Catholic faith, the Christian faiths, is you can get personal unions, but you cannot marry outside of a Christian faith. Ooh, okay, hold on. So, warband, unless ability to change government rank, allows migration, cannot settle into tribal land, can graze their land causing devastation. Seasonal travel, migration cost, tribal development growth. I wanted to do settle down. Add tribal land cost plus 200, institution spread plus 20. Yeah. Nice ability to change government rank, no longer migratory, can settle development into tribal land, no longer graze on land causing devastation. Yes. I'm a settled tribe. Oh my lord.
Nice.
Settle here. You want to settle 233 from your tribal development into this. Add 50 administrative power, 50 minutes. What's the other options here? I'd have to take over one of you guys to actually get the land. Yeah, I want to settle this then. Well, actually, no, because I'd settle. You're sure to settle 2 admin, 3 dip, and 3 mil from your tribal development in Wolna for 50 administrative. No. I don't know what I'm doing. All I know is I can actually use my power for things now, so I can start dumping points into my fucking provinces to start getting things. Like, when can I get feudalism? Never. I just don't. I just physically cannot. Oh, come on. Okay, so I can't develop it. Hold on. I'm gonna take you with me, but I'm gonna do something to try to help my dog a little bit if I can. Try throwing a spare blanket I have over the fucking mattress topper on my mom's bed to prevent him from eating the mattress topper.
So, Rissa, I have to dissolve the alliance with you because you have provinces that I need.
Yep, France got a kid. It's over. It's so over.
I have a truce with them until.
Okay, I'll be right back. I need to use the bathroom.
I'm gonna hit you with a rock.
14. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna go grab a snack since he's doing that.
Okay. Go fine. All provinces in the area. Yeah. And Vijayanagar gains at least 10 military strength a month. 5 on. Go like that. That. money drilling. I'm still making some money. Yes. So yeah, Vijayanagar is making 10 own provinces with one of the following barracks or training fields. Okay, so I can start doing that. So I need 5 provinces that have barracks and or training fields. Okay. So here we go. Commons, loyalty. Ooh. 2 privileges be granted to the teams. Okay. Sure. Alright, so let's see. Max subsidy. Clerical class? No, no. Liberties. Let's 5%. Sure. Then allow genes that can freedom.
Alright, I'm back.
Hey. Interest, reduce inflation. Actually, I like that. Promote. Okay, I'll do that. 34. So 2 privileges are granted to the genes, so that'll complete that agenda. These cores. Okay. Trade. Have 5 market. Oh, so what would I get? 332 ducats. I could have got that. One of the funds was true. Have at least 5. I get it. Development in
You dying over there?
No. Just,
Nope, definitely not. Cannot be me. Nope, nope, not at all.
Nope. Ugh. No, I just think I've been sort of being affected a little bit by the forest fires going on up north. Like it's been like fucking hazy over the past few days. Like you just look up at the sky and you can see like how hazy it is. Like the other day I was going out to my friend's house in a neighboring city, and as you're driving down the highway you can see a valley usually, but it was so the smoke was so thick in the air, you could not
No
see
way.
down onto the other side of the valley because it's just that thick.
That bad?
Yeah, it was that bad.
Shit.
Like literally Friday, Toronto had the worst air quality in the world. It was actually it was actually the worst air quality in the world. Like,
Yeah, air quality around
Battery
here is getting
fully
kinda,
charged.
has been getting kind of shit because of you guys.
well, if Canada could stop burning for like 5 seconds, like.
Yeah, can
Swear it would
California
have.
stop burning for 5 seconds?
It's
Can
like
Australia stop burning for 5 seconds?
it's
You know what? Trudeau's the reason behind this.
Obviously,
like-
it's the secret fire cult that runs the world.
It's like I swear they've got like an STD or something.
It's the secret lumen cult that runs the world.
Yeah.
They always set everything on fire to create as much light around everything as possible.
Hmm.
Is that why I
Obviously.
can't see the stars at night anymore?
Yes.
You bastard.
The secret lumen cult has made it so the propaganda has spread that we must have lights in all of our cities, so people can't know that we actually live in space.
Damn, that's so deep. I can't believe I never thought of that before. Like, that explains a lot.
I'm ready to unpause when y'all are.
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Sorry, I just got back. I had to get water. My mom came home. I was talking to her about the dog. Alright, is everyone ready?
Yes.
Mhm.
Where's my rock?
Okay. Where's your
Needed
rock?
a state
I don't know where is the
agenda.
rock. Sean, can you point where a rock is on the map?
Quite a time. I don't believe it would be called Assyria, but it'll be around here.
Mhm.
In between the Tigris and the Euphrates, right around the area where they'll be coming out of.
That is true. You speak nothing but the truth.
Yep.
Who are you so wise in the ways of science?
Thank you. I'm slightly educated.
Thank you. I am very slightly educated.
Naval tradition.
Oh, yeah. This is where we live now. We are settled here. I live here now.
75 development.
This is
So,
I need to go and finish my classical education by learning more Latin.
do one.
Ad mortem inimicus.
Who that?
To death, my enemies.
You know, it's really interesting because in Latin, when they want to say in, on, into, onto, they have one word.
Yep.
In. It's just in.
Ad mortem inimicus.
Mawar wants some more.
I mean, I don't have a claim on your territory to take it over anymore. Man. That's cringe. Imagine.
Prestige.
Can I have the tribal land here? No, it's already the tribal land of those people. Okay, well, that's kind of sucks. Alright, well, time to build a spy network so I can try to do stuff.
Oh, okay. No, Arissa. I'm going to go to war with you eventually. There's a reason why I broke.
Too.
Like, there's a reason why I broke off my alliance with you, and it wasn't a good reason for you.
It's like, it's a good reason for me, not for you.
Comment.
Only if you had some common sense.
I wish I did.
Sure, tribal border feud, you know what? Might as well just wage another war for a bit. Entertain myself.
I
I got a 1101 admiral. That's better than nothing. Better than no admiral, so, I mean, take it. Ah. Yeah. No, okay, Chris got bumped down a peg by Austria.
Makes sense.
Well, I am planning on going to war with them soon.
That just reminds me of the meme I sent Sean a while back, and I don't know if I sent it to you, Chris. It was, this goth chick and her, I assume, like, her, I don't know if it was her chick or whatever. Anyway, this goth chick and, like, her girlfriend or something, in an ice cream parlor. And the goth chick said something like, well, it was just a very short comic. She just said, like, oh, I'll have Rocky Road or something. And her girlfriend responded, I'd peg you more as a mint chocolate chip kind of girl. And she's like, actually, I'll have mint chocolate chip. It's just like such a stupid, like, it's very much like a kind of like one of those like childish, immature jokes, but it's like kind of just makes you laugh. And you're just kind of like, I hate the fact that I laughed at it, but at the same time,
Money.
at the same time, yeah, you know, kind of funny, kind of funny.
Yeah.
In a way.
Funny.
Oh gosh. It's all the way up there. Okay. So.
Is deli.
Is deli.
Where is
okay?
that sandwich? Where is that sandwich?
Yeah, where's that sandwich maker?
Where is the deli store? Is it okay?
I don't think so.
I
I'm
regret
trying-
to inform you. In your anger in the riots, you burnt it down.
I'm buying clothes. I can't find the clothes aisle. Where are you? I'm at soup. What do you mean you're at soup?
Everything
I'm in
here
the
is
soup
soup.
store. Why are you trying to buy clothes at the soup store?
Stop judging me!
Oh, that's such a classic. I can't find the clothes. What aisle are you in? Or what do you see? Soup! Then go to another aisle. All I see is more soup!
There's more soup! What store are you in? The soup store!
Why are you trying to buy clothes at the soup store?
Stop judging me!
I wonder what, like, the original video of that was. Like, I wonder where that, like, the very OG audio came from.
You gotta go all the way back, brother.
Yeah.
All the way back.
The skit was first created... Animated meme which two characters shown yelling at each other over phone. One character requires another presence, blah, 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 blah. As an abridged parody of Code Geass?
Geese.
Geass?
Yes.
I believe it's geese.
Like the animal?
Yes.
I do not know how to pronounce that word. Web search. Not for GX. Geass. Geass pronunciation. Geass. G as in go and the S sounding like the SS sounding like an S. Thank you, Google AI. I never would have guessed that the S sounded like an S.
Whoa.
I know. Real fucking big brain hours. Giyasu was the original Japanese pronunciation. But you'd pronounce it kind of like the word gas. Yes. Code gas. Anyway, time to move back. So it does just come from the abridged version of just the meme of the abridged version, the abridged parody of it in 2015. Really? Wow.
Yeah, it's an old one.
I'm Gen Z, but the fact that 2015 was 10 years makes me feel old.
Man, I'm still, sometimes I still feel like, oh, wait, was 2 years ago, and then the next thing I know, it's like, wait.
Yeah. You're just like, wait a minute. Like, wait, something doesn't sound right.
Right? It's like, I've been, like, out of high school already for, like, 10 years now. It's like, holy shit.
Well, you know what's something funny?
What?
I watched a TikTok video, and I immediately had thought of you when I saw it, Chris, because it was joking about, like, oh, like, millennials, like, younger Gen X, older Gen Z, if you don't want to feel old, don't watch this. This is a list of things that are turning, I think it was, like, 20 or 25 in 2025.
Oh,
and
man.
the song NSYNC's Bye 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 is turning 25 this year.
That is insane to think about, man. Wow.
And like,
Wow.
I joke about you being the old man and you being old.
Yeah.
You know, like I joke about that, but like, genuinely, it's just crazy to me to think of, like,
Well, how
crazy
do you think
to me to think that is.
How do you
Yeah.
think I feel?
I mean, hell, my partner
How
is
do you-
like,
how do I-
my partner was like 22 when that song came out. So,
Oh god.
so you could already feel how.
I was 1 year old.
Yeah.
I got
was
out of the
4.
Navy after 6 years.
Yeah.
It took me half a year to join the reserves.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In a few months, I will be at my year mark in the reserves.
Nice.
Sean, why did you now you really make me feel like I can't remember shit. I already joke around to some of my friends that I suffer from a fatal case of CRS, also known as can't remember shit.
Yep.
But like,
Understandable.
has it really only been that short of a time? Like, at the same time, that long of a time?
I think I signed on for 3 years in the reserves. It might have been 4. I'm already almost a year in.
Fucking hell. Okay. Yeah. Wow. That's... Yeah. That's... something.
Yeah.
Fucking mean we don't own bordering core provinces. Fucking mean, game.
The fuck you mean?
Well, good news is, I have expanded one whole territory. The bad news is, I accidentally gave one of the 2 territories that I could have expanded into to my ally.
Not great.
However, it is separate from his territory. It is an island.
Slightly better.
I own 2 connecting territories. He owns not connecting territories. It is going to take so long to core territory, isn't it? I think that's kind of the thing of... oh no. Okay, only 13th of July, 1479. That's not that bad. Okay. That's really not that bad at all. I really wish I could get knowledge sharing from people in Indonesia, but
No.
unfortunately, yeah. No, unfortunately I can't. Because I do not have enough colonial range. Which is kind of monarchy, but, you know. Whatever.
A whole bunch of bullshit.
My cow died last night, so I don't need your bull. I love the fact that, like, even deving my provinces has not given me literally any feudalism.
Yeah.
I think the literal only way I can get feudalism is by getting enough colonial range that I can get it from someone in Indonesia. Man, I wish I could go get ice cream. Just a random thought popped in my head, because ice cream sounds really fucking
No,
good.
we do this every week. Please give us one
No,
where you don't.
like I said, I wish I could, but I can't because, you know, I don't
Good.
have Manui to my name, really. Plus, I mean, if I wanted to, I could just go after the stream, or just... chances are what I'll do is I'll just go downstairs and make me a couple frozen waffles or something. Eat those.
Wafflers.
Waffles.
Wafflers.
Wiffle ball bats. I close at 10. It's only 8:30, so even if I fucking streamed for another hour, I could still technically go get it if I really wanted to, but... how much money do I even have to my name right now? I have... I have... $45.66. Because I'm waiting a charge from Dunkin' for $10. Yes, the other day, because I got myself a coffee and 2 donuts, because they did those... donuts are good. I'm fully just kind of expressing how much of a fat ass I am.
I mean, trust me, dog. You know what I get from Dunkin' pretty much every day when I have the money for it?
What's up? What do you get?
A large black coffee and a
Yeah.
bacon, egg, and cheese bagel.
Mm.
Extra bacon, extra cheese, extra egg.
So just extra everything, yeah. Sounds
It's
about right.
So
amazing.
So
The
is your
way they do
body
it at my
just
place.
made of like salt,
Bacon, egg, and cheese
sugar,
bagels.
and like are you just
Caffeine.
made?
Definitely
yeah,
the salt.
Yeah,
Definitely the salt and the caffeine.
it's like is your body just made
So-
of like high blood pressure and freaking?
So me and my dad
shit.
used to go to Dunkin' every week. We're probably not going to as much anymore because Dunkin' has raised their prices. But what I was gonna say is what I would always get if I got a sandwich, it's either the it's either a bacon, egg, and cheese and the croissant because that's really good.
Oh, that is so good.
Because the croissants are just like nice and soft and fluffy. The downside of them is they're really fucking crumbly.
Yes.
They're really
Yes.
flaky.
Bite into it and you lose like half of the crumbles.
Yeah, so that it's like when you get
And
done
it's all
eating
over
it,
your
you gotta
lap
get like
and your
you gotta
car,
like
and
get
you're
out
like,
of your car
"Fuck."
and like brush yourself off.
I used to get it on a croissant, and then I got it before I would go into work,
Yeah.
so I kind of can't do that on my uniform. So I started doing just a plain bagel.
Yeah. It would either be the croissant, the muffin, or I do the sourdough. Because the sourdough is really fucking good.
Sourdough is
I
really
hate
good.
the fact that they changed it from the name from Big and Toasted to sourdough, but sure, whatever. It's the same fucking sandwich anyway.
Yeah.
When I got my mobile order, I got a and Sean's gonna, call me a
Call you
Are
are you gonna leave us hanging or?
I deafened myself. I deafened myself. Sean's gonna call me a fucking heathen because last time I don't drink, I don't drink hot black coffee. Let's see. Last time I went there, I got the Coca Mocha iced signature latte because it's like the only fucking coffee drink from there I actually like the taste of because I don't really like Dunkin's coffee. I'm a basic white bitch and prefer Starbucks. Fuck you.
The coffee all around there is mid,
Yeah.
but I also don't like Starbucks, so
Yeah.
I feel that. I don't
and then I
I
got
usually just get the
two-
large to tide me over till I
Yeah.
get to work, finish the large, and then get more coffee.
I got and then I got 2 orange and vanilla donuts, which are fucking delicious.
Oh.
I don't know
Now,
if that's just
what-
a regional thing around here,
What
but
Brian
they are,
and I kind of realized as we were leaving, because Dunkin' Donuts originated in New England,
yeah.
it gets worse the further away from New England you get. Because we stopped at a couple of different Dunkins, and we were like, okay, this is like nothing like ours. And we got to Texas and got a Dunkin' there. And we were like, this is not Dunks at all. What the fuck is this?
Though, to be fair, that could
kind of the
also
same.
just be like.
I think it's
I
the
feel
same
like
for
that is. Yeah, no, go ahead. No, you're fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was just gonna say. It seems like that would be the same for a lot of chains. Like,
Mhm.
I mean,
Yeah.
I even
Yeah,
noticed
I know
that
it's
about
just like different
Tim Hortons
suppliers and
that,
stuff,
right?
but
I'd say what I was gonna say is, I think that is partially true, but I think it also just plays into. I almost kind of want to see it plays into kind of like our confirmation bias, because I think people who like live in fucking Seattle, Washington, probably say the same thing about Starbucks. Like, oh, Starbucks in Seattle, because that's where it, like, fucking originated, tastes better than, you know, Starbucks anywhere else in the country. But, like, I don't know. I mean, I haven't gone to really many coffee places outside of my city, because, A, we don't really travel as much as we did. And B, when we did travel, I was younger and not drinking coffee. I don't even think I really got into drinking coffee till I was like... how fucking old was I? It's only been like... I want to say it's probably only been about like 10 years. So probably since I was like 16, 17 years old is when I kind of started drinking coffee a little bit. And that was like... more like Starbucks Frappuccino of like just blended flavor ice sugar milk.
So just like diabetes in a...
Yeah, pretty much just diabetes in a cup.
Yeah.
But I didn't start drinking like iced coffee till probably a few years after that. So I want to say maybe it's been like 5-6 years since I started drinking iced coffee or something. So we haven't traveled outside of the state in like probably like over 10-12 years now or so. Because let's see, I technically quote unquote graduated high school in like 2017, because I would have been, yeah, about 2017, because I'd be 18 then. So around 2017, 2018 is when I technically, quote-unquote, graduated. I was homeschooled, so it's a technicality. And it was a few years before that was our last ever trip, like our last ever vacation.
Okay,
so I didn't really drink iced coffee or anything like that too much when we did go on vacations. If like I were to go on a road trip now, like if fucking Brian and Sean showed up at my door and was like, hey, we're dragging you back to Connecticut for like a month, and like we stopped and got coffee along the way or something, one, I can 100% guarantee you I am going to get, you know, the like disapproving dad look from Sean when I order coffee at like Dunkin' or something. I'm gonna be the guy who's like, oh, I want, the large coca mocha, iced coffie with like, and with like extra mocha or something, and he's just gonna be like that disapproving dad look, like, where did I go wrong?
Where did I go wrong with you?
As he's sipping, his large hot black coffee.
You know how it's gonna go? You're going to order. You're gonna be like, oh, this is what I want. And then I'm gonna be large black. It's what I do with Brian, because like he'll order and he'll be like, oh, I want, like 2 cream, 2 sugar. I look at him, I just go, I want a large black, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, for
And
me...
then they look at me weird.
For me, I get, like, See, I like dark roast with 2 cream. So I like the darker roast coffee, but with a little bit of cream.
Mm-hmm.
So that, like, I do get that little bit of a stronger, bitter taste, but it's still creamy enough that that's not all you taste.
I do not like bitter. I do not like the bitter coffee. Also, fun fact, if you want more caffeine, go for lighter roasts. Darker roasts actually, because they roast the bean longer, it technically, leaches out more of, basically the caffeine, the natural caffeine kind of, chemical. So people who think, the darker the roast, the higher the caffeine, no, it's actually the other way around.
Yeah, that's probably why I drink a little more coffee than I would if I was just drinking, the normal blend. It's just I like the flavor of the dark roast ever since I started.
Yeah, and I mean, some people really like dark roast, some people really like light roast, some people like the stuff in between. That's the glory of it, is there's a little bit of something for everyone. But for me, I don't like the taste of coffee. So I dilute it as much as physically possible.
Yeah.
Which is also probably why I don't like Dunkin's coffee, is because it has a strong coffee flavor. And again, as previously stated, not a fan.
I mean, you might actually like Tim Hortons coffee, because that's not like super strong. Like I don't find it like super strong. That's why I do go with the dark roast.
Yeah.
You know?
Whenever I go to Starbucks, I always end up getting I get a iced white mocha. I get the iced white chocolate mocha, and I often get it with the blonde espresso instead of the normal espresso because, one, again, the blonde espresso has significantly higher caffeine than the normal espresso, but two, also just, I don't know, I like it better. I've also figured out I like it with half and half more than milk, which apparently in coffee terms it's called brevi. When you make it with, like, basically, you make espresso with half and half instead of milk.
Yeah.
Also, not referring to half and half as in alcohol.
Oh, I know that, because we have half and half
okay. I've because when I used to talk to Ren and Bex a lot, Ren got it was either Ren or Bex got really confused when I was talking about half and half.
Really?
Because they thought I was talking about booze. I mean, they live in Saskatchewan.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
they thought I was talking about, like, I mean, yeah, obviously there's, differences, and it's obviously, like, per household, per store, per everything, but to them, what I call half and half is just cream, or creamer.
Yeah.
And, like, if you want something that's, like, French vanilla creamer, that's, like, flavored creamer, or flavored cream.
Yeah, like, guaranteed, like, they're probably still being, like, can't understand why one of the stereotypes for Canada is that we have bagged milk, when it's only literally in Ontario and Quebec. Yeah, literal bags of milk.
So, I would say honestly, the bagged milk thing does actually kind of make some sense, though, because you put it, like, in a pitcher, and you can just reuse the pitcher instead of having to, buy a whole fucking gallon of milk buy a whole new plastic gallon every fucking time you want, you need milk. And I'm not talking about, taking the bag, cutting it, and dumping the milk from the bag into the pitcher. I'm talking about putting the bag in the pitcher, and just using it basically as a handle to pour the milk.
Just make sure you don't
from the bag.
Just make sure you don't cut the side too big, otherwise you're not gonna have a good time. You're gonna be wearing the milk instead of being able to drink it.
So it's really funny because I think something that I think is really, really cool that I would love to do is, one, I've always said, like, to you or when I was friends with Trid, I said, I'd love to come up to Canada and go to a few places that you feel are, like, Canadian. Like, obviously I want to go to Tim Hortons, even though Tim Hortons is basically just, the Canada, wide coffee chain. It's not like a local place. It's like, it's kind of like the, how do I phrase it? It's like, I don't really have a good, there's not really a good equivalent
brand of, like, McDonald's and Starbucks.
It's kind of like Starbucks. It's the fact that, sure, everyone has practically heard of Starbucks, but people who haven't had Starbucks but are interested in, coffee may want to just try Starbucks. And it's like, I would love to try, Tim's. I'd love to try, something.
I think you would
their
like
coffee
their iced
or donut
cappuccinos.
or something.
I think you would like the. I think
yeah.
you would love Tim's iced cappuccinos because it's nice and
Yeah, are you
sweet.
talking about the ice cap things?
Yes. The ones.
Yeah, those.
Yeah.
So the Tim Hortons ice caps are pretty close to basically a Starbucks Frappuccino. It's just that blended, like coffee ice flavor kind of drink. I don't really know how to describe a Frappuccino other than it's a blended coffee ice kind of drink thing.
Yeah.
But and then it's like what's that chicken place Trid really fucking likes? Mary Brown.
Mary Brown's, yeah.
It's like, obviously, again, sure, it's just chicken. It's not something, like, super overly special. But, like, still kind of neat. I'd love to go to Canada and try poutine. Because, obviously, here in the States, our version of poutine is kind of shit. But it's like, I'm not going to go to Quebec and get poutine. I'm pretty sure if I go to Quebec and order poutine, I'm going to get dirty looks from the Quebecois. I mean, I'm going to get dirty looks from the Quebecois anyway, because I'm an American going to Quebec. I mean, that's kind of irrelevant.
Well,
but,
I mean, they give themselves dirty looks, so...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if I were to go there and order poutine, I would be very silently judged by every single person in the establishment.
Well, the first thing they'd be pissed off. They'd look at you when they hear you say poutine.
Yeah, poutine. I'd like to order some poutine, please. Just an overly exaggerated Southern American accent.
I heard you guys got that poutine thing. I kind of wanted to try it.
It's like, and why
just
did you
looking
name it
at you with
after the
just
Russian
pure
president?
hatred.
Yeah.
I have a question. Why'd you name it after the Russian president? We hate that fucker.
But it's like, there's some things that are, like, obviously stereotypically Canadian. Like, obviously, the CN Tower is just a tourist trap, just like the Statue of Liberty.
It is. Oh,
but I'd still love to go see the CN Tower at least once.
It's worth it.
Even though I'm fucking afraid of heights, I think it'd be just kind of cool to, like, see it and just be like, wow, that's actually kind of cool. Yeah. It's kind of like here in Illinois, we have Chicago, and we have, I mean, Chicago's not really known for a lot other than either the L or the Bean. And I've been to the Bean. It's interesting, but, like, as a resident of Illinois, it's really not that interesting. It is just a chrome, like, statue in the vague shape of a bean. There is nothing more to it. There is literally nothing more to it. It is just, imagine a human, like, larger than a human-sized bean, but it's entirely chrome, basically. And that is just what it is.
Yeah.
Like, maybe to someone from, like, outside the States, or outside of, like, the area, they'd go and be like, oh, that's really cool. Like, I want to take a picture of it. Like, yeah, I mean, fucking go for it. I'm not going to stop you. It's like people who go to New York City and go to Broadway or the Empire State Building or something, and it's like, everyone who lives in New York's like, oh, fuck, it's another tourist going to the fucking Empire State Building, or oh, fuck, it's another tourist going to, fucking Broadway to get their fucking picture taken, or... people who go to the... it's a stereotypical thing from people in those areas. It's like, I'm pretty sure if I went to Connecticut and, like, something... Sean, do you know of something, like, landmark that's interesting in Connecticut? Because I don't fucking know anything about your state.
Mystic Seaport? Or Mystic Aquarium, really.
Yeah. Like, it'd probably be, like, the same thing of, like, I'd go there and be like, cool, I'd like to go see it. But people from Connecticut are like, oh, fuck, it's just another tourist wanting to go see this fucking place that I've been to, like, 500 million times.
Yeah.
Or the people who drive past...
Most people just go to Boston.
Yeah.
Because we have so many other things in Boston, it's not even funny. Although, Newport, Rhode Island is a very beautiful city. I will say that, and that's coming from someone that fucking hates cities.
So that leads into a whole other thing that's kind of funny that I always thought was really funny to me. I grew up in a city, basically. Not a really big city, not like, Chicago or, LA or something. I grew up in a decently sized city. I mean, it's, you look at it on a map. If you go to Google Maps, you were to look at it, you go like, yeah, that's a city. You're not going to think it's like a little town or a little fucking hamlet or a village or whatever. You're definitely going to think, yeah, that's definitely a city. It is one of the cities of all time. But I always just kind of, because I've lived here for so long, I think that, like, I'm the opposite way that Sean is. I think, personally, because I've lived in cities so long, I kind of like cities. I kind of like the different architecture of different cities and the way they look and the way that they're kind of, like, designed and everything. Because, like, sure, you have, like, massive modern, cities like LA and New York and, fucking Seattle and,
Yeah.
I'm
Hartford
blanking
used to
on
have its own architectural style.
Toronto. I was fucking blanking on the name Toronto. My brain was wanting to just label the city as Ontario.
No, you damn
Hartford
American
used to be
again.
Which, I
very
mean, okay.
beautiful city, and then
I was gonna say, which, I mean, okay. To be fair, like, that is, that is basically the same thing as, like, saying, referencing the entirety of New York when you're talking about New York City.
The city, yeah.
It's like, obviously people who live in the country are going to understand you don't mean literally the entire province of Ontario. But if you blink on the name of Toronto and you accidentally call it by the province name, someone's probably going to understand what you mean and be like, oh, you mean Toronto. Yeah, like it's kind of like Chicago is like the most notable city in Illinois, but it's not our capital.
Yeah.
Springfield is the capital of Illinois, but Chicago is like
the biggest
the
city.
one city I think a lot of people could name.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or the best example, Sydney, Australia. That's not their capital.
Nope.
Canberra is the capital. It's just Sydney is like the tourist city. It is the city that is the most known. So like that is the city that everyone thinks of when they think of Australia. They think of Sydney with the Sydney Opera House. Unless you're one of the weird people who doesn't think of the East Coast of Sydney and think the East Coast of Sydney. Yeah, let's go with that. The East Coast of Australia, and you're one of the weird people who only thinks of the West Coast, which nobody really thinks of the West Coast, because like nothing fucking goes on the West Coast of Australia. I don't even know if the people in Australia think of the West Coast of Australia that much.
True.
Sean, next time you talk to Reflex, ask him his opinion on the other coast of his country.
I remember too. I will. Big if, because I have to remember.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
But like, I'd love to go to Canada and just try and see a lot of the things that are just like
the opposite. I'd love to see the opposite.
The stereotypically Canadian things. And yeah, like you'd like to come here and just see like some of the stereotypically American things, because it's just something that you don't see where you live that often.
It was a big thing, like going to visit Vegas. I know it was a massive tourist trap, but it was like, it was really neat to see the different lifestyle and the different flora and the different fauna and just the different environment, and it was really neat. It was a really great experience. I think that's something really
really interesting is the fact that, like, how do I put it other than, like, it is the fact that, like, those things are tourist traps. But for people who haven't experienced that, or don't experience it that often, it's cool.
Yeah.
You know? Like, I've never been to the Statue of Liberty. I would like to go see the Statue of Liberty at some point in my life. I'm not going to walk away with, oh, I've been to the Statue of Liberty fucking t-shirt or whatever. I might walk away with a little souvenir, you know, like a little thing I could put, like, up on a shelf or something, and to kind of just be like, hey, I was there.
Understandable, yeah.
You know, like, same thing at the CN Tower. I'm not going to go, you know, walk away with a big shirt that says, oh, I heart Canada or something. I'll probably walk away with, like, a little, you know, a little fucking mini statue of the CN Tower that costs me, you know, $40 US and costed the people who made it, like, $2.
But you know that that's such an insult. That means you don't love Canada. If you don't walk away with a big t-shirt like that. Oh, we are so offended by that.
No, just because you said that, we're raising tariffs. I'm contacting the president right now.
Yeah, well, I think he's probably more pissed off with whatever our prime minister has said. Honestly.
That or his, you know, that or the whole, you know, his feud with Musk now, the two narcissists. You know.
I don't even think that's going on anymore. I think he's more pissed with Gavin Newsom.
Who isn't Trump pissed off?
He's always pissed off at somebody. It's hilarious.
Someone or something. I swear to God, he'd get pissed off at a garbage can if it was put in the wrong spot.
Yeah,
actually, to be fair, I think that's like... God, I still find it crazy that the youngest politician that we ever had was Kennedy. He's the youngest person to ever become president in the United States.
Yep. And then
Yeah,
they killed him.
Yeah, and then he got fucking shot in the head.
Got his dome piece taken right off.
How old was JFK? Yeah, I'm obviously talking about John F. Kennedy International Airport. Yeah.
How old is the airport?
I hate driving to JFK.
He was
I
elected
feel
at the age of 43.
Truthfully, I really feel that, Sean, because I feel that way about Toronto's airport, Pearson. Oh my God.
Oh, okay.
So, okay, like Bradley isn't that bad. The one that's like near Hartford.
Yeah.
Bradley isn't bad. Going to JFK though is a pain in the goddamn ass. Tweed is the easiest one, but that's over in Naven. So,
yeah. Well, like the reason why I'm not a fan of like Pearson where we are is that like it's so inefficient and the lineups are insane. Like like a lot of people will be like, oh well, you know, they say to be there 3 hours early, but don't worry about it. You won't need all that time. With Pearson, yes, you fucking will, because it is fucking horribly inefficient, and it's just a headache. And
yeah.
So technically, the youngest president was I just had it up, was Theodore Roosevelt at the age of 42 after the assassination of William McKinley. But the youngest president ever elected in U.S. history was JFK. Which is
and how old was he?
Kind of fun. He was 43.
Ah, okay. So our youngest prime minister wasn't that much younger. Our youngest prime minister was Joe Clark. He was 39 years old and 364 days. Yeah.
right before his birthday.
He served. Yep. He served like I don't know, like if I remember correctly, he only served something like 70 or 80 days before he got defeated. Yeah, it's like, oh, motion of no confidence, and you lose, and you're out.
Yeah. Hold on.
Come on.
But it's funny that, like, by U.S. standards, 43 is
The
you know,
youngest.
is because I think was it Biden or Trump was the oldest president ever elected.
Biden.
Yeah.
It was Biden.
Okay. I don't think you'll let me take your Sebastian. Take your territory.
Okay, so Joe Biden is the oldest president in U.S. history, but Donald Trump is the oldest person to be elected president after his 2024 election victory.
Yeah. Okay.
So, they both hold a record of being old men. Just in different categories.
Yep.
What is with our country and electing solely old people?
Boomers.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
come on, you know you don't have that. You Gen Z don't have a lot of. You guys don't have a lot of experience. Come on, you could never be president.
Watch me.
That, my friends, was a joke.
No, watch me. I'm gonna take that as a personal attack.
reminds me of the fact that, like, everyone was
One day
like,
this stream is gonna have the President of the United States. That or the King of New England. We'll see. Stay tuned.
stay tuned, he says.
Big plans are in motion.
God,
I can't talk about it right now.
holy crap! I've taken over so much of India already.
I mean, I just beat Austria in a war.
Nice.
So I got all of my lands back. I have the Low Countries.
Awesome. Nice. Merchant.
And I'm taking fucking East Frisia.
I have not grown because
It's kind of difficult.
my only neighbors are the people who I've already beaten up, and I have to wait till our truce is over. And I can't colonize because I don't have colonists.
I do.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Good for you.
Good for you, jackass.
What? And you guys don't?
Douche nozzle.
What's going on?
I do.
I am a 434. I don't even have feudalism.
How many colonists do you have?
One so far.
I have 2.
Nice. Well, alright.
I need feudalism.
Can't
But unfortunately,
up
I
to
can't get
4?
fucking feudalism because I need
No,
fucking
I
thing
can't.
from
I can't get 4 with Dutch ideas. I remember there was someone in this area that had another colonist slot.
I need it, but I can't fucking dev it because it's stupid, and I can't get it from anyone because there's no one near close enough to me who has
If I was closer, I'd give it to you. But unfortunately.
it. Yeah, and I can't exactly like expand out.
I wonder, do I
because
have? Ooh, wait. Maybe there might be a way for me to get down closer to you. There are
I mean, there
some.
probably is.
There
Yeah,
are
there's
some
a lot of
unsettled
islands.
islands. Yeah.
See, there's a lot of islands between me and you, Chris. There's kind of the entire thing of Indonesia between you know,
True,
the entire like islands of Indonesia and Malaysia.
Hmm.
Also,
True.
fun fact: I found a funny EU4 mod. So you know how you have the Philippines?
Yeah.
Have you ever wanted it to be a single landmass?
I've never thought about it.
It's a mod called the Philippine.
Oh no.
Not that peen.
No,
like
already
the
too
no,
late.
Philippine.
I'm
just
already
trying-
imagining it. I'm already imagining it, and you can't stop me.
I wasn't going. Never mind. Okay. But pretty much what it does is it takes the Philippines and makes it a continuous landmass.
Oh,
It makes it
God.
fake.
It makes it fake.
I don't actually have a group chat. Here, Chris, have that. Here, Sean, have that.
Oh my God.
I hate it.
There's
I know.
only one.
It's-
It is no longer the Philippines. It is just the Philippine.
I like it, but I hate it at the same time. Thank you.
As a Filipino who's attempted to play in the Philippines, I can say for certain that this version is objectively better. The Philippines, if God wanted it to be functional. We found the CEO.
Oh God.
Oh, there's a lot of fucking dumb shit. Oh yeah, Sean, I sent a fucking mod. I sent a mod to Rave. Have you ever wanted to play EU4? But it is entirely situated in only Albania and out of like Albania, but it just kind of exploded into a bunch of microstates.
What?
What?
I will send it. It is called
I'm scared.
Albania Universalis.
I'm scared.
And
no.
it usually is just Albania.
Oh my god. Chris, I'm scared.
Yeah, me
It is
too.
mod which only takes place in Albania, but Albania has somehow traveled back in time and exploded into a billion little pieces.
Oh, jeez. God. That's
It's cursed,
nice.
but it's funny.
Yeah, just a little crazy. I think is Oirat like eating? Yeah, Oirat is eating the Ming, as they usually do.
Okay, I don't know. I can't see it there.
I can see a little bit, and I can see like Oirat has occupied some territory.
Is everyone kind of at a position where we feel happy for now?
Considering the fact that I'm in second place in the Great Powers, yeah, I'm
The
pretty
fact that I'm
happy.
even in the Great Powers list, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
And Matt's just sitting there, like.
Let me ledger country development. The Ming have -3 stability. What the fuck?
Oh jeez.
Hold on. I want to know where
You
like
want to know?
I want to actually know like where hold on. No, not
You want
not
to know?
economy.
Too bad.
Economy, obviously I'm gonna have a horrible economy. Province
Comparison,
development? No. I was trying to find like a way to like compare myself to other nations, but there really isn't a good way to find where I am on like the list itself because of the fact that it's always going to show me as like somewhere near the top when I sort by something, because that's for some reason how the fuck it does it. Like for some reason it shows like the Ming at 149 development,
Yeah.
but like me at 71, Ayutthaya at 71. But
Yeah, I
like,
can see where you are.
there's obviously more people who have significantly more development than both me and Ayutthaya.
Yeah, like me, I have 319.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, okay, so I'm there. I'm below Ethiopia in terms of development. Interesting. I'm below Ethiopia, but above Transoxinia. I'll take that as a victory.
Hey, and at least you have
I am
stability.
Okay, so the rating is based on development and embraced institutions. Castile 429, Vijayanagar 348, Lithuania 281, Venice 274, Mamluks 240, France 236, United Provinces 211, Austria 190. You want to know my score?
1.
What? Negative
31.
10. Oh.
31.
Oh, nice.
I have 71 development points. Austria, who's the current lowest, has 190. I am suffering from a minus 55% penalty because I don't have either of the existing institutions.
Oh my god. That sucks.
Kill me.
Well, hey, if I continue settling
Just-
south, I can get it to you.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you end up getting closer to me, that'll be a godsend. Right now, I don't know what the fuck my goal is. I guess my ultimate goal right now is literally the last mission in my tree, which is colonization of Oceania. Which is uniting Australia, taking over the entirety of Australia, building a treasury, and then...
Before the duplicitous Dutch get there.
I swear to God, if you get down here, Sean, I will physically invade your colony before it is established. You will have to send a garrison to guarantee that your colony will not get sacked. Otherwise, you will have a very angry Aboriginal tribe raiding your
Okay,
colony.
I'll have a 30k stack there.
I will hire mercenaries as well as my federation.
I will burn your so-called country to the ground.
I will burn your so-called settlement to the ground because this is my land, motherfucker. I was put here by God himself.
But Matt, have you ever heard of sharing is caring?
He has Europe. You have India. What do I have? 3 territories to my name.
Yeah, but you can share.
You have... Mr. Vijayanagar has the equivalent of, like, 30 countries. The United Provinces has the equivalent of, like, 5 countries. I have the equivalent of, like, the GDP of, like, a small town in rural Wyoming.
So, Matt, you're saying that it's your country, yes?
Yes.
Waar is jouw flag then?
I don't speak swamp German.
Where's the flag? I don't see a flag. Do you people even have fabric?
Yes, we do indeed, actually. Where the fuck is the province? I don't know, apparently. Okay, I don't, necessarily, apparently. That's incense, that's... Wow, my ally has 2 provinces of fish. Huh. Good for them. They're... Ah, yes, naval supplies. Thank you, that's... Okay, well...
I like how it's at the end of the stream, we get the good banter.
We have, I mean, one of my allies has livestock, which are pretty much like cows and sheep and shit, so I mean...
Well,
kill
one
a
of
cow,
the things
take its
that will
leather,
hinder the Europeans getting over to you, Matt, is meat. Because they won't be able to use me as a bridge.
Yikes.
Hello, I am the Dutch. May I please have a treaty port in Mombasa or something? I don't fucking
The
know.
only province here that I do end up planning on taking over that is actually growing cloth or has cloth as a trade good is right next door to me, and they are someone I plan on beating the shit out of soon.
Yeah. Nice.
However, I have something that I have two things that I think a lot of people will like. I have gold and tobacco.
Ooh, nice. Well, I'll be over
I
there
have this
shortly
shiny
then.
metal that like I have this
Knock,
shiny
Merlin's just
thing that
all
this shiny rock that a lot of people seem to really like that that the albinoans and the people who are kind of like us but slightly not as dark as us also like.
We're going
And
to come
then
over there
I
and we're going to
have
civilize you. You're going to be
Oh,
speaking
it's-
Dutch within a couple
and then
generations.
I have tobacco. Tobacco makes you feel funny and it makes you work harder. Our people really like it.
Ooh.
We also have fish, but
If I conquered Australia, would that just be another Boer situation in the future?
yeah,
Probably.
yeah. Just Boer War Part 2 Electric Boogaloo.
For real? Oh,
I mean, it
Boer
wouldn't
Part
really be
2.
the Boer War because if everything goes well, then I'll have England as like a PU or as my own land. France isn't going to exist probably after I'm done with it.
If you have your way, then most of Europe will be under your control. Also,
Being
since things
communist
are
means
actually starting to kind of in a weird kind of way turn around a little bit, I may not actually end up switching next week because now that I'm a settled tribe, it means I can take over territory and actually keep it.
nice.
Fun. Because then that means I can start expanding more. And when I can start expanding more, I can cut off the coastline. Which actually is, to be fair, the only part of Australia that's really habitable in the game is the entire coastline. And if I could take over the entire west coast, then I have pretty much the only port for Europeans to kind of get into easily blocked off, and then I just need to take off like Tasmania and the other side, and then I just have the entirety of Australia under my control.
Oh wow, nice. Yeah, that'd be.
I don't know if there's a way I can actually. Well, actually, no. Well, I don't know. I guess the game will have to figure it out, but I think so. For me to complete the mission, like basically to own Oceania, I have to not be a native technology group, which makes me think. I wonder if when I reach tier 5 government, if I become a monarchy, if I stop being a native technology at that point.
So with American ones, right?
Yeah.
There's High American.
Yeah.
Which doesn't technically fall under the native technology group.
Yeah.
But only natives can get there. So I wonder if there's something similar for you in Aussie land.
Probably. Because I know I can't form Australia because I'm Aboriginal culture. That's something you can't change is your culture group necessarily.
I mean,
well, okay. I say technically there are ways to do it, but you have to go through a very, very roundabout way to change your predominant culture to be a different culture.
Yeah.
And then at that point,
culture group to Prussian when?
let me just evolve the Aboriginals to German, please. Secretly Australian Hitler instead of Austrian.
Abo Hitler.
Also,
God.
small little funny thing before I pop off is there is a AI like art bot thing, art student that is it's a program basically that is being tested in the University of Vienna right now in like the art sector of it. And people are already making jokes of do not fail that AI from art school. Because we know what happened last time an Austrian failed art school.
Oh God.
You only just made that connection. But yeah,
Oh,
so
God. Yeah,
funny little thing.
Yeah.
Anyway,
wow.
was
All right.
fun. I
It
will
was?
see you all later. Have a good rest of your week, folks. Bye
Yeah.
bye.
Bye bye.
Whoa.
All right. Well, guys, that is it. We are done for the week, and luckily, I don't have to rush off, so I can do my normal outro for once. So yeah, last week I'm really sorry about everything. I'm really sorry that we didn't stream. For some reason, here's the full context. So we started to stream, and I think you guys saw it because we I had my stream will begin shortly thing up on the screen for everybody to see. The problem was that the game version EU4 is like a 12-year-old game, 14-year-old game, and so it requires you, if you're going to play multiplayer, you have to have the exact same version. For any of you who know EU4, you know that in order to play multiplayer, you have to have the exact same version as your friends in order to play. So it means you have to have all of the same DLCs. It means you have to have all of the same mods, and you have to make sure they're all up to date, like up to the same version. So it was really annoying because no matter what we did last week, we could not figure out why my version was different than Matt's and Sean's version. So I looked, and after like an hour and a half, 2 hours of like looking through my mods and, you know, uninstalling them, reinstalling them, and then like trying all of these different things, including like verifying the files and all that, still nothing. I still could not get the right version of the game. So there was just no point in continuing, because by that time it was 8 o'clock, 8:30, and there was just really no point to continuing. So what happened was that I decided to delete all of the saved games, all of the directory, like the whole mod directory and everything, the whole mod and game directory and everything like that. Uninstalled all the mods, completely uninstalled the game, and then reinstalled it. So just fresh reinstall, fresh mod subscription, just make sure it's all fresh. And luckily, I checked it like half an hour before the stream, before the end of the stream, or before the stream tonight, and luckily, it seemed to work. That seemed to be the thing that fixed it. What I gather happened is that I play EU4 off stream, and oftentimes I'm actually teaching my partner how to play EU4. So, like, when we play multiplayer, I have to turn the stream off, or I have to turn off the playset to like the normal no mods playset, because I want to teach him vanilla before we go and actually play the game, or like actually play it with mods. So I'm teaching him how to play it without mods, and because of that, when I tried to go back to like when I tried to go back to the stream playset of mods that we have, that me, Sean, and Matt have, for some reason, some of the mods were not activating. Like the Europa Expanded mod, that mod, for some reason, was not working properly. And I couldn't figure out why, and it was really annoying. So it was really frustrating, but luckily, like I said, the fresh reinstall seemed to fix it, but it wasn't in time for last week's stream. So I'm really sorry that we couldn't live stream last week, but I'm glad that we could come back and that it's working fine tonight and we got to actually play it. So I'm really happy with the way the game is going so far. I did a lot as the Vijayanagar. I think I did a lot in that first stream. Like, I am slowly taking over India, and I'm going, like, really fast with it. I'm very surprised that I haven't gotten any, I'm really surprised that I haven't, like, what is it? I haven't, overextended myself, you know, where you got so many rebels just appearing everywhere because of it. Because you've got so much overextension, and you haven't cored the territories. But who knows? You know what? I got to be careful because next week it might come back. Like what I just said there might come back to bite me. So hopefully that doesn't happen. We'll see what happens, but hopefully the luck will keep coming and I'll be able to continue expanding while continuing to colonize and everything like that. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But in the meantime, if you like what you saw and you want to see more of it, I would greatly appreciate it if you guys could please give me a follow here on Twitch. It would really mean a lot, especially as a small streamer. I've got about 41 followers, and I'm trying to reach 50 by the end of the year. And I would greatly appreciate it if I could get to 50 at some point. And one follow would really mean a lot. So please consider doing so if you haven't already. I would, like I said, I would greatly appreciate it. And it really does mean a lot. So thank you to those that already have, and thank you to those that will in the future. If you have any ideas for ways I can improve the stream, suggestions for games you want to see us play in the future, you can let me know down in the suggestion box down below the stream, or down below the stream. And also on my YouTube page, on my YouTube channel, underneath the stream once it goes live. I will do my best to look at all the comments, take them all into consideration, and see which ones I can realistically implement. I will do everything I can to see what I can do to improve it. Now, just be warned, I do have a small budget just because I am doing this as a hobby at the current moment, so you know the things I can do and invest in are kind of small at the current moment. But who knows? In the future, I might be able to invest a little more and improve the quality over time. But with that being said, as well, if you want to follow me, on X and stay up to date with everything that's going on with this channel and the YouTube channel. My X handle will appear down here and has been scrolling across every so often. My X handle is at Allegis96110996. That is where I post, that is where I post whenever I'm going to be live, whenever I can't be live, whenever I update the schedule, stuff like that. All of that will go up there, so make sure you go over there if you want to stay the most up to date. My YouTube channel just scrolled across, and there's my X handle, like I said. My YouTube channel is Allegis Plays. That is where all of these live streams go after they premiered here. They usually go up within the first 24 to 48 hours after they premiered here. So you can expect this one to go up either tomorrow or Wednesday. Just depends on how fast I can render the video, edit it, and get it uploaded to YouTube. You know, a lot of it goes into it, like my internet speed and YouTube's servers and that. But generally, it'll be up within the first 24 to 48 hours. So expect this up by Wednesday at the latest. If not, I will let everybody know on X. So another reason for you to go over and follow me there. But if it's any later than that, I'll let people know. But generally, it'll be up pretty quickly. With that being said, though, if you want to help me out over there on YouTube, it would be great if you guys could like the live streams, share the live streams, get the word out about the channel and the live stream itself. I would greatly appreciate that. Every small little bit helps, especially as a YouTuber as well. Also, leaving a comment under the video, whether it's a suggestion, as I talked about before, or if it's just an emoji for the sake of engagement, that would also help out a lot as well. So please consider doing so. I'm going to see if Sam's up for doing a live stream on Wednesday. We'll see what happens. I can't guarantee it, but I'll try, and we'll go over from there. So if a live stream happens on Wednesday, it will be at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as usual. But until then, thank you all for watching. I'm Chris, aka Alicious, and I will see you guys then.